Right, good evening everybody. Thank you very much for joining me for another Too Many Bones playthrough. As always, please let me know if you can hear me and see me okay. And after comments on the chat window on the left hand side, you can see I've got a slightly, whatever colour you want to call it. It's got a slight purple tint to it, but basically I've changed the colour of the background on the left hand side so that people's names show up a bit clearer. But yeah, let me know if you can hear me and see me okay. And tonight was going to be a full-on tutorial and playthrough with Ben, good friend of mine. Say hello, Ben.
Hello, Ben.
But Ben has spent the last week watching lots of videos and reading the rules, and he knows how to play this game better than I do.
Ooh, so it's a bit strong.
I have done plenty of tutorial videos on this already, and I think everybody in the chat probably knows how to play the game. So it'll be a light touch tutorial. But if you are watching this video and you've never seen Too Many Bones being played and you want to learn how to play, I would recommend going and watching the video I did in the middle of July with Emily, where I did actually teach the game from scratch right from the start. So, high level overview. We've picked a tyrant. We're playing against Goblin King. It's one of 7 tyrants from the base game. You're playing a character from the base game.
Yeah.
I'm playing a character from one of the expansions. We have 12 days to defeat the Goblin King. The way we do that is we progress through, we play each day. Each day we'll have an encounter. That encounter gives us a chance of gaining progress. We need to have 8 progress before day 12. Well, on day 12 at the latest. And then we fight the Goblin King. And if we succeed, we win the game. If we don't have 8 progress by the time we get to day 12, or we fight the Goblin King on day 12 and lose, then
game over.
It's game over, we've lost. We've done our characters. We are playing, because it's Ben's first game, we are playing on the Adventurer difficulty, which is the easiest one. So there are 3 difficulty settings, which are mentioned at the back of the rulebook, and we're going to be playing on Adventurer mode. So we've got 2 extra hit points, and we've got 1 extra training point. I have spent my training points on Longblade, and see what I've done here, Ben. I've got a preset for you, and it's already turned upside down for you. Look at that.
Oh, wow.
So what have you bought with your training point?
Well, my 1 training point, I actually want to buy a 3rd point of defence.
Okay, so you have to
I'm
roll.
going to have to make a roll for that, don't I?
2 existing defence dice.
I roll the 2 existing defence dice.
You can roll it on your map if you want.
Well, no, I like the... thank you. I got used to it on watching the videos, so... I don't want bones. No bones, please. So I got a bone there.
You got a bone, so you
I've
can't
got to
spend... you get another roll.
I get to re-roll it?
With defence, you get a re-roll.
I get a re-roll with defence?
Because there are 2 bones on a defence dice. And only 1 on an attack dice.
Okie doke.
It's another little...
I got to re-roll on both then?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Well...
Didn't land in the
That's
tray.
a cocked die, yeah.
Okay, so you can't spend it on defence.
So I will go for my backup choice then, keep things moving, and that is to take dice 11 confidence.
Okay, which you are allowed to take because it's got a star.
It's got a star, yeah. And
right.
Failing that roll, I need confidence.
Yeah. You never have to roll to increase your dex. You never have to roll to increase your health.
No.
But to increase attack or defence,
I have to roll.
You do. Right, so that's the starting done, and we're pretty much ready to go. I think.
Yeah.
I assume I've got all of the components now. As I say, it's been 6 weeks since I last played, so I'm a little bit rusty on it. But let's see how we get on. Okay, now, in here, the first 3 cards are easy.
Yeah.
They are not. I'm not using the cards from the base game.
That's okay, because I've seen them. Because
the base game cards, it was 3 fixed cards. Age of Tyranny gave you alternative day 1, day 2, and day 3 cards. So we're using those.
Okay.
After that, there is a mixture of 9 encounter cards and 2 tyrant encounter cards, but we don't know where, which is what the cover is on top.
Okay.
So somewhere in there are 2 blue cards, and we don't know where they are. They might not come out.
Okay, but that'll be those will be encounters with the Goblin King.
They are encounters related to the Goblin King.
Okay.
Right. Okay. Are we ready?
Cursed Goblin King.
Dex. Yes. Can you spend a training point on a consumable? No, you can't buy consumables with points. You can only get them through other means. Right, the Spoony Bard. The mood prior to venturing out on a journey to take down a ruthless overlord is always somber, but this guy's singing is not helping. The line twixt life and death, too far or did we step, Daylor's soul refused to take those awful deeds done at the break. His name is Edward, and he says he didn't write the tune. It's the work of another musician who's been hanging around town. Heard she's in jail, but hard to tell. Ah, no, here come the guards. Right, so we have a choice. So every encounter card, I'm going to zoom in on my board so you can just see the encounter card. This means it's got 2 options. You can see here, this icon means it's not a combat option. This option is not a combat option. 2
peaceful options, okay.
Down here is what we will always get no matter what. So we're going to get 1 progress point, we're going to get a training point, and we're going to get a loot each.
Right.
But if we choose the top option, we get a 2nd loot. So the top option is that we turn Edward in for spreading propaganda. The guards thank you by escorting you out of the city safely. You may choose to skip your next encounter and claim encounter success, taking these rewards instead.
Ooh, right.
You may choose to skip your next encounter.
So we'll be skipping day 2.
I guess we skip day 2.
Yeah.
And claim encounter success.
Okay.
And it says may, so presumably, if anybody knows this in the chat, let me know. Do we look at the card?
No, I don't think we should.
And then choose. Well, it says you may skip it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Or we explain to the guards that Edward was simply sharing an example of illegal lyrics, so that you wouldn't accidentally start singing them to yourself or something.
Sounds reasonable.
Edward thanks you and offers you a secret tune. Treat this card as loot. Ancient melody. Before start of any non-tyrant battle, party gains surprise, single use. So,
okay.
I'll leave it up to you as to which one of those you want to do. The top one you can take it if you want. There you go.
All right.
Brian is saying you have to make the choice now before you see day 2.
Yeah, I wouldn't feel right.
But after you look at day 2... Hang on. You have to make the choice now before you see day 2. Oh, yeah. We have to make the choice of which option we want to do. I know that. But after you look at day 2, you would decide, right, so we do see the card. If we choose the top option... Okay, what do you think? Which one do you want to go for? A singing gearlock, who could that be? It's Edward.
I mean, thing is, with the top option, you get loot and the extra bit if you decide to choose to skip, and you get the bottom bit as well.
Yeah, you always get the bit at the bottom of the card.
That sounds strong. That's like 3 training points, 2 loot, and a progress.
No, I think it's 1 training point.
Is it? But there's a training point at the bottom.
Yeah.
And there's 2 there. There's 2.
Oh, there.
There's 2 training points. That's strong.
It is strong.
Yeah.
I mean, card ones are always good. Also, if anybody can let me know
card 2 better.
What that icon means in the top left corner.
Is it the expansion icon?
Maybe, but it's got a line through it, which to me says, yeah. If anybody knows what the icon is in the top left corner, let me know. Oh, Richie is saying we should have just rolled the bones, re-rolled the bones.
Oh, okay.
So we'll go back and we'll do that.
So that's how they were actually.
That's how they were. So just re-roll that one.
Re-roll that one. Okay. Thank you,
Richie.
Thank you, Richie.
There you go. So you can have the training point.
That's good.
Dex.
I will take it.
Not Dex. Defense.
Defense. Thank you. I will take it in defense.
Thank you, Richie. Again, it's been a while since I played, and there's lots of little rules like that that I'm not 100% sure of. I'm just going to check that in the rules. Not that I don't believe in. But spending your training points. I never know where that is in the rule book. Have you chosen which option we're having?
Oh, I feel like I've got this fear of missing out on day 2. You know what I mean? Really have. But
training points.
The reward, especially, I mean, for you, you're going to be stacked up with loot. I mean, I don't really need loot early on. I don't think this character.
Here we go. Defense. Each rolled. A defense training attempt requires you to roll your current defense stat. Any bones are rolled once more. Yeah, right. So if you roll the bones, you roll it again.
That's good.
Cool. Thank you very much.
Yeah, let's turn Edward in.
The icon is Age of Tyranny.
Let's turn him.
Right.
Yeah.
So we're turning him in.
I'm sorry. I'm turning turkey. It's against my better nature.
Okay. So we are turning him in. So basically, we get a loot for that.
It's just too many rewards.
And we get a loot for that.
So how many loot does that get you?
Well, I'll give you your loot first.
Okay. Fortunately.
Now you can turn that in, or you can leave it there. You turn it in at any time.
Righto.
For me, because of my innate ability, whenever I draw loot as an encounter reward, draw an extra 1 and discard 1. So I'm getting 3.
They count as
And then I have to discard one. So I'm probably keeping my Fortunate Discovery.
Yeah.
Just so that I can use it to get some sling stones. And I do like healing, although gaining initiative is quite good as well. Yeah, I think I'm going to keep the Rusty Optics. So I'm discarding the Zelfie Seeds. And I'm keeping these two. And I'm actually going to use the Fortunate Discovery straight away to get myself 5 sling stones.
Yeah, that's good. I'm going to keep mine.
Yep.
Can you use it in-game? Or is it going to be... in battle? Or is it going to be outside of battle with these? It says single use.
I think you can use it whenever.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you can use it whenever. Oh, the other singing gear log. Yes, probably Stanza. Probably Stanza. Right, so we turned him in. So we've chosen that option. We get a training point.
Are we going to... Oh, that's...
That'll be the next one.
Part,
we get a
so
progress point. So I'm using gems to represent the progress points that we've got.
Ah, yeah.
I'll put them on there. There you go. So we get... Yeah, we get a training point. So... Based on the fact that I've now got 5 sling stones...
I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take confidence.
Okay.
And to everyone on the stream, I promise Dex will be my next.
Yeah,
training
I
point.
think I'm going to put one in Dex.
Wow, 4 dice.
Straight away.
Yeah.
Because otherwise the chat will shout at me. Right, so that's day 1 done.
Well,
sort of.
We've got this.
Yeah, we've got
extra
that.
option. Oh, we've still got that. Right?
We've got. I mean, it said. Yeah, I don't quite understand this. It should say on card if used in battle or not. It doesn't say. Fortunate Discovery doesn't say use in battle, but Rusty Optics also doesn't say use in battle, and Rusty Optics would only be used in battle. So, I think what Brian's saying is, if it couldn't be used in battle, it would say.
Right, that's clear.
You may choose to skip your next encounter and claim encounter success. Take these rewards instead. Yeah, so we'll have a look at it and see if we want to skip it or not. Right. So, what am I doing? Yeah, we need the Garg. Where's the Garg? Here's the Garg. So at the end of each day, after we have done the encounter, we do the recovery option. This is where we can trade loot between the party, we can make a lock-picking attempt, and then we have individual options. So each of us gets to rest and recover, if we want to, but there's no need because we're on full health. Search for better loot. So this is an option that you can do. If you want to do it, you discard a loot, you roll 6 attack dice, and for every bones, you get a new loot. In other words, if you've got a loot which is actually not that good for you, you can get rid of it in the hope to try and find a better one. Or we can scout the area. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to scout the area.
Yeah, I think
I've rolled a 1, which means we get to see this. So this is a bog frog with poison 2. And we decide whether we want to put it on the top or the bottom. And I'm going to leave that one on the top.
Are you sure? Poison's pretty nasty.
Yeah, but there are nastier ones in there. There are goblins with mischief. Which aren't good for you.
I'm going to offer you the infused incense. I'm probably not going to roll that many attack dice.
Well, you'll be rolling some attack dice.
I got 1. I'll be doing it all with my shield, I think. So let's have a
the
little
shield
bit.
bash, yeah.
So we're scouting for monsters, yeah.
Okay.
It's another 1. So I'll take
you look at the next
second one down, and that is, it's a bog pole. Another poison.
Loot are always used on your turn in battle or at any time out of battle. Thank you very much, Mark.
Thanks, cool. So that's a bog pole.
That goes underneath the other one.
It's a melee version that attacks both of us. It's going to attack 2 targets.
Ranged.
Oh, ranged, yeah. That's
Which one was on top?
The poison.
Yeah, that was on top. So that's melee.
Yeah, and he's ranged.
That attacks the strongest one. The one on the bottom is ranged but attacks both of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spitty poison monsters.
Okay.
We're happy with them.
Day 2.
Right, so we get to see it before we choose.
Yeah.
Are you?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
That's the way we're going to play it. Rightly or wrongly. So the card is Honour Thy Griffin. And because we could choose to skip it, no, we'll read it anyway. We'll read the flavour. A dart protrudes from its neck, indicating it has been struck with some sort of sleeping toxin. Otherwise, seeing an honor griffin in such a defenceless position would surely be the setup for a trap. Not that it couldn't be a trap anyway. There's plenty of reason for anything harbouring ill intent to camp outside the gates of Obundar in hopes of a quick bit of thievery. All the same, there is an opportunity to get a free couple of strikes on this griffin before it fights back, or perhaps attempt to hop on and go for a ride to rain down destruction from above. So the options we have are skip it and get a progress point and 2 training points, or we choose one of those 2 options, which is take out the griffin before it comes to. We have a battle queue of 4 baddie points with a 20-point griffin on it. But the Honor Griffin on baddie lane starting position in lane 1 ignores that. Honor Griffin starts with only 3 hit points and he's stunned for the first 2 rounds. If we do that, we're going to get 2 training points and 1 loot and a progress point. Or we take the Griffin for a joyride. We have a battle with 4 baddie points. Choose a single gear lock to gain +2 dex and the skill Flight. At the start of round 5, the gear lock is thrown from the Griffin and takes 5 damage. Remove Griffin from play and leave gear lock in position.
But how many baddie points?
4.
Oh, right.
So it's basically a fight with 4 baddie points, but one of us is flying a Griffin around.
Yeah.
If we did that and we succeeded, we'd get 1 progress point, 1 training point, and 1 loot. So, we could just skip it and get the
skip it.
So we're going to skip it.
I think
so. That's the way we're going to play it. We are going to.
No, that was strong. I'd have probably said skip it.
Yeah, we're going to see it.
It's nice. Yeah, it's nice we've got to see it.
And then we're going to choose to skip it. If that's not right, please leave me a comment in the video to let me know otherwise. But we are going to skip it, and we get 1 progress point and 2 training points.
Okay. So let's have a point of dex.
What you're supposed to do is you're supposed to keep these cards lined up.
And that's your progress points.
I'm just using counters
no,
instead.
they're quite good.
Keeps them out of the way.
They look like progress as well.
So, 2
So I've taken
training
1
points.
dex.
Yeah, 1 in dex, keep people happy.
And I'm going to do it. I'm going to go for bravado.
Oh, he's gone in for it quick.
Yeah, I think the quicker I go for it, the better. And then I can concentrate on defence.
In
dex.
So, yeah, I may have played this character once. I can't quite remember.
We just skipped day 2.
Yeah, we skipped day 2.
A bit of chat.
So I've got Tinkered Bolo and I've got Nugget's Dagger. I could totally go for that.
They both sound strong.
I think I'm going to go for it. I'll go for Tinkered Bolo, which is number 7. In fact, I don't need to go for the Bolo. I could just go straight for the Dagger.
Yep, because you've already got
because I've got Long Blade. So I'll definitely go for Nugget's Dagger. That's 1. Now, what does combat proficiency do? Combat proficiency gives me. Ooh, it gives me recover. It gives me. Yeah, I'll go for combat proficiency.
Good.
And the difficult thing is you don't want to get too many skills and not have the dex to use.
Yeah, that's right.
But I've gone for those 2. Right. Okay. So that was day 2. At the end of day 2, we get to do some stuff. So I'm going to go scouting. And I rolled a 5, so I'm going to look at this, and it is Signal 3. So what that means is it's going to bring
Goblin Alarmist.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
For the next 3 turns, it's going to bring in a level 1 baddie, I believe.
That's annoying.
Signal 3. At the start of this unit's turn, let's add a single lesser baddie to the bottom of the BQ. So a 5-point baddie summons a 1-point baddie. This triggers once per turn for that number of turns.
Yeah, we don't want that.
Well, we don't want it, but if we kill it,
right.
I mean, it is
strong. I'd have to, and it's ranged. I'd have to get up really close with a lot of defence to bash
I'm happy for you to make the choices.
Yeah. Oh,
so
sure.
That's going on the bottom.
Some of them will be bad choices.
Well, this is how you learn.
Law of
the thing is, the difference is you'll make the bad choices in this game and you'll remember.
Yeah.
I make the bad choices, and by the time I've played again, I've forgotten everything. So
we'll see. We'll see how good my memory is these days. So I'm going to go scouting for
scouting as well.
Scout for boys as well. I got 3, so that's a level.
That is level 1.
Yeah, so let's go. Let's dig deep.
I think the chat signal on data. I think the chat agreed with that. Putting it the way.
Yeah. Oh, good. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So what we've got here is a direwolf pup. He looks adorable.
Yeah.
He's got these little fangs and his beady eyes. He's got lashback 1, and he's a melee dude.
Yeah, so it's like retaliate. If you hit him from a adjacent position,
he bites you back.
You take 1 damage back. Yeah.
Okay. So he's okay. We'll stick him.
We're keeping it.
Yeah. He's cute, and he's not very strong. These guys have just got poison as well.
Yeah, they don't actually do any attack.
The poison.
They just poison you.
Poison's probably horrible then, isn't it?
It is. Right, that's the end of day 2. Day 3.
Oh boy.
So this is the last of the normal card. Mark's saying he didn't agree. Okay. Bridging the Sibren. So on the 3rd day is the river.
Right.
Okay, after you leave town, the 3rd day is always the river.
We are small, aren't we?
Sibron Crossing is a bridge of numerous conflicts. It's not uncommon for the trade thoroughfare to be out for weeks at a time. There are often attacks during reconstruction. Adolescent orcs and trolls love burning nearby completed bridges for sport. Novice kobolds and bog creatures love using workers as target practice. Needless to say, the bridge is out, but there seems to be plenty of enemy minions just standing about. And a bridge is the quickest way across. I think I've had this one before, twice.
Okay.
Yeah, I've had this one before twice.
And there's only one option.
Well, there is only one option, which is do baddies float. So the battle queue is made up of endless 1-point baddies. There is an infinite number of 1-point baddies.
Oh boy.
But only 2 baddies are allowed on the mat at any one time.
Okay.
Okay. When baddies are defeated during this battle, they are flipped face down in the position where they were defeated. On their turn, Gearlocks may spend 1 dex to move a single adjacent defeated baddie to an available position also adjacent to the Gearlock. And you succeed as soon as all 4 positions in a single lane are filled with defeated baddies. We are making a bridge with dead bodies.
It's Connect 4 with the corpses of the dead.
Check that out. We get 2 training points if we do it.
And a bit of loot. Okay, that'll...
So yeah, I think we got this one last time I played with Emily.
Comfortable with our character.
So the battle queue is an endless stream of 1-point baddies.
It's just...
Yeah.
It is. The first 3 are going to be... Yeah.
So what is the first one?
The first one is the Bog Frog.
So is it melee or range?
He's a melee guy.
So it goes on there.
Melee 1, and he's got 4 wounds. Do you have the wounds? Look.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yep.
Number 2 is the Bog Pole, and he is 3 wounds, and he's a ranged spitter.
Only 2 baddies. When baddies are defeated during this battle, they are flipped face down. Right. Okay. So that's them. Initiatives. So the initiative. Do I have a? I do. This one is initiative 3. So number 1 goes on 3. Number 2 goes on 3.
But
it goes afterwards because it came afterwards.
He's number 2.
So this is actually going to help us because of the strange poison rules in the game. What's going to happen is this is going to hit us for poison 2.
Yeah.
We're going to get a poison 2 effect. Then this one's going to go and give us poison 1, which replaces the poison 2.
Oh, right.
So this has actually worked out in our favour.
Okay.
What we now do is we roll our initiative dice.
Oh, I've got that somewhere.
I've got
Initiative,
4.
buddy. And a 5. Wow, I was not expecting that.
And I think we are ready.
Right, so
you've got an innate ability that at the start of battle...
At the start of battle, Picket may roll all his defense dice, white dice only, and place them in his active slots. Bones can't be placed. So bones are misses. But this is why I wanted 3.
So you got 3 ones.
That's 3 ones. So that's all 3 now. All 3 of my defense dice locked for my first turn.
However, if you wanted to, you can unlock it to re-roll it if you need to. Right, well, it's your go. So basically, you know how this works. You've got 3 points of dex. Oh, we first of all need to decide where we're going to go.
Oh, yeah. That's... Right, well, I mean, with 3 points of dex, I could actually move and engage both of these dirtbags.
You can only fight one thing at a time.
Yeah. But if I engage that one, then he won't spit you, will he? Or he might know. What's he going to do? He's going to spit both of us. That's fine.
That one's going to spit an adjacent enemy, and if it's tied, it will go for the one with the most health.
He's got 4. He's got 1. I mean,
I've also got Battle Cam. Battle Cam is set up and ready.
Poison's true damage as well, isn't it?
I've remembered my innates, yes. Poison is...
So it doesn't come off of defense,
correct,
does it? So these defense dice actually don't help me for this bit. Okay. I think I'm probably going to walk right into the middle of it. So, how's about that? My first
the colours a little bit.
My first move will probably be to step in.
Step into there.
Yeah. In fact, but the rest of them are going to spawn, aren't they? No,
we're only going to have 2 enemies on the attack.
Yeah, but the rest of them, when they come in, they're going to spawn on.
They will always spawn on the lowest available lane.
Ah, right.
So if 1 dies, it'll arrive on lane 1. If 2 dies, it'll arrive on lane 2. I think I'm just going to go here then.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Happy with that?
Okay, so that's where we started. So it's you first. What are you going to do? You've got 3 decks.
Yes, I do. So I'm going to... I think I'm going to spend...
technically, Pickett's innate goes after placement. Okay, thank you very much, Sean. So you should have placed
and
then done the roll.
Okay.
It wouldn't have changed where you went, though, would it?
No, not on this particular one, but
it might do in future.
It's a different situation. It certainly would be a factor. Okay, so I think they're not going to help. What about you? That's not going to help you either. So maybe I'm going to spend my first dex to move forward, and then I'm going to try my bravado.
You're going to spend 1 dex on rolling the bravado
and 1 attack.
Right.
I mean, I could roll that one instead of the attack, but yeah, this seems. And I roll that before I choose my target. Is that right?
No, you choose target first.
I choose target first.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's go for the big poison nasty then.
Okay.
That seems appropriate.
Going to go for the bog frog.
Come on.
So you've done 1 damage to the bog frog.
1 damage.
And whatever that is.
That's a defense leveling. That's the improved defense training. So I can.
So it goes into a locked slot if you want to use it.
Yeah, I don't want to. I'll put it back in the bravado slot.
Because you want the bones, is that right?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Ben's got a plan.
I have.
You're going to choose not to use that.
I'm not going to use the bravado just now. I'm going to stick it back there. Yeah.
Okay.
So 1 damage. This one's gone. The dice.
That's done. That's you done?
Yeah.
And then me. I don't have to move. I've got 4 dexterity. So I'm going to use combat proficiency, long blade, Nugget's dagger, and an attack.
Are you sure you want to use all of them?
Why not?
Well, they'll be gone for the game, won't they? For the
long blade won't.
Ah, right. Are you sure? I mean, you've got 2 attack dice. It's up to you.
There's only 2 things.
You play your character. Ooh.
Right. So first of all, I've done 2 damage.
Okay.
Okay. So it's down to 1 health. That's 1 damage, and it comes back.
Yeah.
My long blade comes back. So I'm going to choose not to use Nugget's dagger.
Okay. That sucker is dead.
Yeah, that is dead. So we can put that in our dead pile.
Dead pile. Yeah. Oh no! He stays there. Doesn't
he?
That's
true.
He stays there. Face down.
Face down.
He's bones. Okay.
So do I want this? No, I'm going to put that back in.
Yeah, because just bones. Those bones would go. They'd go. They'd exhaust.
Well, no, because I could use them to do stuff.
But that dice would exhaust.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Okay, we're done.
Yeah.
So it's that one.
He's gone.
That's gone.
When does another one come in?
At the end of the round.
Okay, that's good.
So basically, we both get poisoned.
Yeah.
So we take a poison die, which is that's the one with the 1 on it. We put that on top of the character, and then at the end of the round, we get a new one. So we get the direwolf pup.
And he'll come in on. So he's a melee character. So this slot is occupied.
Let me just check to see what the thing says. They are flipped face down in the position where they were defeated. Other units can still occupy this position.
Okay, so he comes in on top of him then. Yeah.
And it's got how much health?
3 health. Okay.
3 health. That goes there.
And he comes in at the bottom of the initiative, doesn't he?
All 1 point and 5 point baddies come in at the bottom. Tyrants and 20 point baddies and gearlocks come in at the top. So that comes in at the bottom. The number's irrelevant. And we go to round 2. You're first.
Oh my. Now what do I do? So I've moved. I don't need to move again. I think I'm... So the puppy could potentially damage me, but I'm going to take... So I've got 3 dice to play with.
I've got 3 decks.
1 defense. Let's try another bravado. And 1 attack. Who am I going to attack? Do you know what? The annoying bog pole, I think.
Okay. Now the whole spending decks to move things. If the chat can remind me about this, because you have to spend a dex to move a single adjacent defeated baddie. Can you kill something and then use your dex to move? Or is it that you spend all of your dex first? I think you have to spend all of your dex first. Start of turn, bleed poison, move gear lock, determine target, select and roll dice, resolve the roll, baddies react, end of turn. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure when you can spend your dex. Thank you very much, Joel, for the support on Patreon. I was going to mention that later on.
That's interesting.
I think Joel is on Patreon, isn't he? I think so. You should get on the Patreon, get on the Slack channel if you're not on the Slack channel. Definitely. But yes, let me know. Let me know when I can spend the dex to do this, because I can't quite remember.
So, in fact, I can make this easy. Then I put the defense dice back where it is.
You've not done it yet.
I could spend one dex now.
You could
to move that guy there from adjacent to me to another adjacent space.
Yeah, but that's not adjacent to you.
Is that right? So
to move a single adjacent defeated baddie to an available position also adjacent to the gear lock. So you could move it to there. That's fine.
Yeah. And who's this guy attacking?
The weakest.
That's going to be
me.
It's going to be you.
Yeah.
Okay. So maybe we want to back up a bit and let this guy run you down.
Yeah, I mean, I could step back and let him. Well, no, that's the tiebreaker. So if I move back, he'll still go for you.
Oh, okay.
It's only if there's a choice. Since it's a card effect, you could spend dex before or after the attack.
Ooh.
Right. Okay. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought Joel was on Slack. I thought you were there, Joel. Post a picture of the view outside of your window right now on the random channel. That's what we want. More weather related chat.
There isn't any weather at the moment, is there? Okay, so I've done
always
one dex. Let's go for that poison bog pole because he's going to wear me down otherwise.
Right. So you've spent the dex to move the thing.
So I've got 2 more dex. Let's go.
So it's 1 damage and a couple of bones.
Yeah, I'm using the bones.
You keeping the bones?
I'm keeping the bones.
So you actually put it there. That's it. 1 damage on the bug pole.
Doink. And
oh, you took a damage at the start of your turn.
Oh yeah, and then that goes. Okay. I could shield bash him to get rid of the rest of him. Yeah, let's do that. So shield bash. Let's exhaust that one.
Yeah.
I take everything that's in that top row that's defense, and that's damage.
Right. So
3 damage. So a bit of overkill, but in this case, just enough kill.
Okay.
That's my go.
There we go.
I've exhausted my bravado, but I think it was worth it.
Right. So my go. I take a damage at the start of my turn from poison. Poison is now gone. So I've got 4 decks. Let's have 2 attack, a long blade, and a Nugget's dagger. Yeah, so I don't need to use the Nugget's dagger. It's 3 damage.
Nice.
So the lash back, which is the side cam. Yeah, the lash back's only got 3 health. I think lash back only.
Is lash back 1?
Any turn of this unit is damaged by an adjacent opposing unit. This unit will then deal hash damage back so long as it was not defeated.
So 1 damage.
No, I defeated it.
Oh, you defeated it. Yeah, that's even better. We've got another corpse. How are we gonna get that corpse there?
So those 2 don't do anything, and then at the end of the turn we get something on 1 and something on 2.
Well, potentially because I'm occupying 2. I think that's what we need to do. We need to occupy these areas. Don't we?
So let's have a look. Number 1.
So number 1 is it's a Goblin Sandbagger, Mr. Mischief.
2 health.
Hate you.
Yeah, but you've got no dice now.
So no, I haven't.
We're fine. So Goblin Sandbagger, ranged, lane 1.
Okay, that's good news.
Okay, and number 2, another 1-point baddie.
Oh, and that is another Goblin Bomber, a careless goblin. He's coming out.
3 health.
Yeah, he's
lane
coming out
2,
there.
Ranged.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And they both come out on the bottom, yeah? So we've got the blue on the bottom and the purple on the bottom. Okay.
Yeah, and then we go to round 3, and it is your go first.
I'm going to have to move. One of us is going to have to occupy that space. Because then when we kill this one, he can be moved to there.
Yeah, it's the whole manoeuvring things around. It's the logic puzzle. I can't work it out.
Yeah, because the quicker we do that.
Because I can only move that one. I can't move that one to there.
You can't?
No.
Okay.
Because that's not adjacent to me.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'll spend. I don't quite understand.
I'm going to spend 1 dex to move. I'm going to spend 1 dex to move there.
Yeah. You kill that one and move that to there, and then there's a line of 3. I just don't know how we get that one there.
Well, maybe we get another one and move him. Hopefully we get a melee one that charges us, and we're further back by then. Okay, so I've got 2 dice left.
You've got 2 decks left. Yeah.
2 decks. Well, let's have a look. He does 1. He's got 1, and he's going to shoot us both, but he won't kill himself. I think. I tell you what. We're still good. So I'm going to just roll 1 attack and 1 defense. And this is Mr. Mischief.
1 attack and 1 defense.
Goblin Sandbagger. So let's have that defense. And Mr. Sandbagger's got a defense dice.
When he attacks, yes.
Oh, yeah, of course. And he's not doing that.
So the
and the mischief is only when he rolls bones. Okay.
Because otherwise you probably wouldn't have done that, because otherwise you'd just lose them straight away.
Yeah.
So. Okay, that's you done. So me. So yeah, if somebody wants to tell me how I can move that body to here, I don't know. I really don't know. Whereas that has Mischief 1.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. So you probably didn't want to do that.
But it's only roll that or roll 2 defense. And...
It could. Oh yeah. Yeah. You only got 1 attack.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you had 2 attack, but you don't. Might be easier to build the bridge in lane 1. Yes. Why did Brian's messages not show? I'm not sure. Well, it probably got held by YouTube. Scott's got a spanner next to his name. Scott might be able to approve it.
Okay. Yeah, I see what you mean. So if you were to move there and then put that one across there, because then I could kill this guy and put him here. Yeah, that works. So you need to be there.
Yeah, I mean we've got two bodies in lane 2 already. So that's why I'm thinking, okay.
And 2 in lane 1.
So that kind of works. So I'm going to spend my first dex to pick up this body and put it here.
Where is that right?
Yeah, so from a space adjacent to me to another space adjacent to me.
Yeah, that works actually, because then this guy, once I've killed him, I can just toss him over my head and yeah. It's going to be easy.
I'm possibly going to try and kill that one now.
I mean, yeah, if you.
So my long blade, can it be used at range? I mean, it's a long blade.
Yeah, I think that is part of the special rules, isn't it? You throw it and then it returns to you like a boomerang. Or not.
Long blade. Extra damage.
And you get it back. So yeah, you
long sword. Deal hash damage to target and place die back in skill slot. Not exhausted when used.
So it's not a ranged attack though.
It's not.
You've got to chuck stones if you want to do ranged.
I can't remember this. Deal hash damage to target, and I can only target something. So that's the question for the. It's the question for the chat.
It says targeting and attacking.
Yeah. Nugget is melee range, which allows her to choose any gear lock position at the start of battle, and she can select anybody to be the target. So I can select anybody to be the target. I don't have to be adjacent. And it says, Longsword, deal hash damage to target and place the die back in the slot. So I think the longsword isn't the long blade usable at range 2. That's what I'm thinking, Winston. Long blade works on Nugget's target, which can be ranged or melee. So yeah, I can use the long blade anywhere.
It's important as it allows her to use skills such as long blade to reach non-adjacent baddies. However, she can't use attack
There you go.
dice.
It actually says that.
Yeah. Reading things
specifically says that.
Reading things is always the way to solve them.
Yeah.
So you can't use a generic attack dice to non-adjacent baddies unless you
I
use
use
Sling
Sling
Stone. But the long blade is a boomerang, basically.
It is.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
So I could kill this, or we could try and go for this one.
I mean, if we ignore that guy and kill this one, the start of the third round 4, I'll flip him over and we're done.
Well, no, because... Oh, you mean because something else is going to arrive there?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Well, it might. But with... Oh, yeah, he's got 1.
Yeah, I don't quite know how we... Because if another one arrives here,
yeah,
how do we then move that one?
We'll figure it out.
We will figure it out. So, do I go for the Goblin Bomber?
Yeah, I can see it.
I think I'm going to go for the Goblin Bomber.
Oh, okay.
So I got 4 decks. I've used 1. So the Nugget's Dagger, can that be used? Nugget's Dagger has the bleed icon. Draw blood, deal hash damage. Also place bleed effect die on target. I think the Nugget's Dagger can be used against... It's not even a target. I can use the Nugget's Dagger. If I've understood this correctly, chat, I can use Nugget's Dagger as a separate thing.
Yeah.
Somewhere completely different. So I could use my long blade, 1 sling stone to do an attack on the Goblin Bomber, and then I could use Nugget's Dagger on that one. I think. I'm not going to. I'm actually going to use it on the Goblin Bomber. But I think because it doesn't say target, you can only have 1 target.
Yeah, draw blood.
Yeah, long blade
it does
has
say
range.
Deal target damage. I'll say deal hash damage. Also place bleed effect dice on target.
Yeah. Oh. Okay.
So it's mentioning target.
Okay.
There. Because it's the same symbol, but not all of them on the dice have damage, do they?
Somebody's just told me to read the Propellist. Using her bolo dagger and even a long blade to reach any baddie at any range. Yeah, there you go. Okay. So all of the orange dice.
Okay, that's clear then. Thank you.
Okay, so these 3.
Yeah, that's much
yeah.
better.
So not just the long blade. Yeah.
Bones.
It's fine.
2 damage.
It's 2 damage.
Bit of bleeding.
But bleed, which means it's going to die.
1, 2.
And we put a bleed effect on it.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's me done. So now this one goes. It is going for the weakest character at range, which is me.
Yeah.
So it rolls 1 attack and 1 defense. Do you want to roll for the attack on me?
So both these dice, yeah?
Both the dice.
Oh.
So it's 1 damage. Oh, it's got 2 shields.
Oh my goodness.
So I take
should have poisoned that sucker.
I take a damage. Okay, and then number 3 dies from the bleed.
Okay, 2 corpses.
Right, end of the round. We get a new enemy on lane 2, which is... Let's have another 1 point baddie.
Ooh. Oh no, another Goblin Bomber. They just keep coming. Okay, we've definitely got enough bodies to jiggle them around.
We do have enough bodies. We just got
to math it out.
Working out the puzzle. Right, round 4. You're going first.
Right, I can't kill that guy. And yeah, okay. So let's just try and figure this out. There's bodies there.
You could. You need to roll your defense and then do a shield bash, but you need 2 bones to do that.
That's annoying.
I've lost my... So my dagger's exhausted, my long blade is back.
Okay. so there's 2 bodies under there. I'm just thinking if I
There are 2 bodies
suck
under
it down and I take a bit of damage, can I set it up for you to finish off the bridge? Because there's no body here, though.
There is nobody there. No.
That's annoying. But there's a body under me.
There is?
There is a body under me. Because if you place bleeding on that guy, he's dead, isn't he? You haven't got to do any damage to him.
Mm-hmm. I can't place bleed on him though. I've used my dagger.
Oh, yeah.
Dagger is gone.
Oh, dear. So we have got to figure this out then, haven't we? I kind of want to be where he's to. Get next to him.
The D12 is for the day counter. So that means we're on day 3. And these represent how much progress we've got. So we've got 2 progress so far.
How are we going to get one on you?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
that one dies, and we move it from there to there. But
And how are we going to get one on there?
Yeah.
See, I can go there. I can do 1 dex there, move one of them up to here, and then what?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, it's one of those Towers of Hanoi puzzles.
Yeah.
I can't work out.
And these guys are just. He's going to see. They're going to ignore me. I think. I mean, this guy's going to shoot anyway. But let's. I tell you what. Let's. I mean, do we just plug away at it?
Yeah.
I mean, 2 defense dice and 1 attack dice. Do I not move?
Or your whatever this is.
Well, it's a slightly better defense dice
Okay.
that I could put on you.
Right.
If you were really sucking
Yeah, the
wind,
mischief
would
makes
just
them
knock it
disappear,
off.
that's
And
the
this
problem.
guy's got the mischief, hasn't he? So maybe if I spend 1 move there, and then I target this guy with my remaining 2.
Yep.
Yeah, 1 attack, 1 defense.
So
So
1 damage.
1 damage to that sucker, and I have another defense dice to play around with.
Yep.
So another one for the mischievous goblins to.
Okay, that's you done.
Mm-hmm.
So am I going to try and kill this one then? I think so. I've got 4 decks.
Yeah.
1 to move to there. 2 attack dice and a long blade. Not using my combat proficiency. That's okay. Need 3 damage. Got 3 damage.
Oh my goodness.
Gone.
That sucker is dead. Okay.
Long blade comes back. Okay, next. That one is
Yeah,
gone.
he's gone.
This one, so it attacks both of us.
He's got 1 attack dice.
It's 1 attack dice. So on you. Oh, it's got mischief.
Yeah.
So
It was on
mischief-
both of us, so yeah, one of these
mischief
is
1.
gone.
Oh, it's only mischief 1 then.
Yeah.
So you only lose 1 of your dice.
Yeah, that's okay.
So on you, 1 damage.
Oh, that's that guy gone.
Yeah, and on me, 2 damage.
That's annoying, isn't it?
Ouch. I'm down to 2
Yeah.
health.
Oh my goodness.
I am down to 2 health. Okay,
Yeah.
right. That's the end of round 4. We get a new baddie coming in on lane 1.
He's a melee one. He's a melee character.
What is it?
So he's coming in on 3,
How healthy?
5.
5 health.
Yeah, it's not.
Oh, it's got break. So any attack dice you use. No, it's still a lane 1 baddie.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, but it comes in on the lowest, I believe, the lowest numbered available lane, which is lane 3, but it's still a lane 1 baddie.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Or
So
it's
you
still
lose attack dice against this.
any attack dice that you use is exhausted, and then you can't use it again. Nugget can toss the body over ahead. Yeah, I can toss that one to here, but it's then how do we get one there?
Yeah, that's tricky.
That's the problem.
We can't push them.
Now so break is good. Shield bash is good against break.
And he'll attack the strongest.
Yeah, because it doesn't affect that. Right, we are on round 5. We're almost at the fatigue rounds. We're making a meal out of this, I believe. But yeah, I don't know how we can get... No, I mean, if I kill that one, I can move it to there.
Yeah. Yeah, you can.
So if I can kill that one, it's got 5 health. Chances are very, very slim. But I think you might need to step in and shield bash it.
I think I'm going to have to at some point. I mean, I've got to go first, haven't I?
You are going first.
2.
Yeah.
And it's going to attack. It's attack strongest, so it's going to attack me if it can reach, or it's going to try and reach me. No, it's got to be. If it's adjacent to you, will it attack you?
Right now, it will attack me. If you're there, it will attack you.
1, 2, 3. That was easy.
So you just move 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This thing's going to kill you, though. Well, it might not.
Yeah, I mean, I could step away and hit it.
You want to be... No, somebody's got to be there.
Yeah, I don't need to be here.
Somebody's... Well, no, because I can be there and move that thing. Yeah, that's fine.
Exactly. If you kill that...
Yeah, you just need to be there when it's spawned to block it from spawning.
But it's going to take you a while to kill that.
I know, it is, isn't it? No, I'm going to have to really get good at shield bashing it, aren't I? You can knock it down a bit, can you? Oh, wait.
I can. I can absolutely knock it down a bit.
But that's going to completely ruin your...
Yeah, but then it's at least weakened it.
Yeah, it has.
My long blade doesn't break against it.
Oh, that's good.
So, yeah, maybe I don't move. Maybe I just hit it with everything that I've got. And if I get knocked out from this, I get knocked out from this.
We can try and ignore that guy, can't we?
The problem is it's got mischief. So if you're saving up your dice ready for a big shield bash, you need the bones first. You need the 2 bones.
Yeah.
Then you can start putting the dice in, and then you can shield bash it.
Yeah. You
get bones on defense dice.
Yep.
But that mischief is a pain. It's a real pain. It's a real pain.
Well, I haven't got any dice active there at the moment. Everything's going to take 1 damage in a minute. I think let's knock it down as much as we can, and hopefully I'll be able to finish it off.
Okay.
We're kind of throwing you under the bus there.
Yeah, so I'm going to stay where I am. I am going to have 2 attack dice, a long blade, and a combat proficiency. There's my 4 dex. Yeah, bleed would have been good against that.
Yeah. Wow.
Wow.
Okay. 2 damage from the long blade, though.
Okay, so first of all, I've got 2 bones, which go in there. You could revitalise. I could revitalise. I've then done 2 damage from the long blade, which isn't an attack dice, so it comes back to me.
That's nice.
And I've got that.
What's that?
So that is my combat proficiency dice, which I can lock in. And then basically what will happen... Maybe I shouldn't have rolled this. Where is it? Combat proficiency, it's recover. I'm looking for it on the left-hand side. I can see it here. Any turn which you... No. Where is it? There, recover. At the start of your turn, heal for 1.
Okay.
But it goes into my active slot, which means it's going to disappear from the mischief. So there's no point me locking it. I might as well just put it back there. Okay, now the revitalise is 2 hit points. I think we do it. I'm going to use it.
Yeah, because you saved the last bone, which is nice.
To get 2 hit points back.
That's good. That's going to work.
Okay, right. And I didn't hit this with any actual attack.
No.
Nothing broke.
It just caught a long blade on the side of the head. And
right, this attacked both of us. So mischief 1 on both of us.
So let's have...
does nothing. So you do an attack on me. I'll do an attack on you. Bones.
Careless. Oh, he takes a wound.
I believe so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sucker. And
so I take a damage and it took a damage.
Yeah. Okay.
Right. And then the clay golem is going for you.
Yeah, it's gonna.
Which is just 1 attack.
1 attack. It's gonna have to suck it down.
1 damage.
1. Oh.
Right. No new baddies appear. We go to round 6. Fatigue. Everything takes 1 true damage.
So that's this guy gone. Another one bites the dust. There's a pile of corpses there. We've got to wade past. You take one off? Yeah.
Okay, you'll go.
Et c'est moi. Well, I'm going to have to roll my confidence and 2 defense dice. No, let's confidence, 1 defense, 1 attack. I think I'm going to have to.
George is here. Hi, George. I've got loads of rules questions.
Okay, so
lots of them are little rules questions.
I've got 1 attack, 1 defense, and my confidence.
Yeah.
Are we ready for this? Okay. So I've got 1.
Done it. We've done it.
Got 1 bone.
Because you got 2 damage.
I've got 2 damage, yeah.
2 damage kills it, but
Yeah.
that dice is exhausted.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and then on my go, I just spend 1 dex to move that to there.
Yeah.
So we're done.
Happy.
Awesome.
Yes.
Right. We get 1 progress.
We wade across the bodies.
So we get our characters back. You get a loot.
Ooh.
I get 2 loot. Choose 1.
I got some mixed beans.
Ooh, I've got another fortunate discovery, but I think I'm going to take utility parts, which is quite nice. Mixed berries.
So I've got 2 additional hats.
Always good.
Yeah.
Always good. Right, and we got 2 training points.
Lovely.
So I'm going to buy another hit point, which I get straight away.
Bring all my dice back. 11.
And then I'm going to buy I'm going to buy Keen Eye for my 2nd training point, I think. Actually, what does Keen Eye do? Let me just have a look at what it does. It's got a map. Shuffle special encounter the Ebonite doorway. No, let's not go for that one. Oh, it's also got that on it, which is loot. No, I'm not going to go for Keen Eye. I'm going to go for another attack die.
Yeah.
So I have to roll 2 attack dice to see if I get it. I roll the bones. I don't. So instead, I'll go for another defense dice. To re-roll. Yeah. Okay. Training points have been spent.
I'm tempted to buy 2 new skill dice. Much as it would leave me short on attack and dex. I think I'll probably be right with 3 dex on the next battle. But
You think? George is in the chat.
Dex. Yeah, but I need the extra attack, given that if we're going with poisonous goblins, all these dead, we killed so many things. I'm going to do it. Yeah, to shreds. I'm going to get number 13, riposte, and number 14, situational awareness.
And then you'll buy dex next time.
Of course.
When you realise you don't have enough dex.
Well, I already realised I don't have enough dex.
Okay.
But
So we now do the individual options at the end of the day. I'm going to heal.
Yeah, healing sounds good.
I heal to full. You going to heal as well?
Yeah. I have 3 more, please.
So we don't scout.
No scouting.
Okay. Day 4. Just before we start day 4, just wanted to say a big thank you to all of my Patreon supporters for funding the channel. If you are watching this video, obviously, please give it a like. Leave me a comment if you're watching this afterwards. And please consider supporting me on Patreon. The Patreon funding basically allows me to create playthroughs like this. And a lot of people sort of question it and say, well, hang on a minute, Paul, you're just playing games with your friends. How is that costing you money? All of the lights, all of the computer equipment, and the time that I took off work to prepare for this afternoon, that's where the Patreon funding comes in. So yeah, if you do like the videos that I create and you want to support me on Patreon, it is patreon.com/gaming rules. Thank you very much. Right, day 4.
Ooh.
Now we are into
This could be
random cards.
anything.
It's not a blue
not
card.
a blue card.
A stump in the road. What is a large hollowed out tree stump doing squarely in the middle of an otherwise barren path? If that wasn't odd enough, someone has piled up lovely gems and tempting items in its centre. It certainly grabbed our attention, but everything about it is wrong. the gear-triggered plate the items are resting on, and the fine wires running from the stump deep into the woods confirms that thought. And yet, with a little look and quick hands... So here's the card. We have no options. It is grab and go. We are having a fight. The battle queue is going to be 8 baddie points.
Wow.
So that's a 5 and 3 ones. Choose a number from 1 to 6, then roll a d6. If you roll above the number that you chose, draw loot equal to the number you chose. Or if you tie or roll below the number that you chose, add your chosen number to the baddie points total. So I've not come across this one before.
So is that now, before the battle?
That's now.
Right, so I need to use this. Because that could be potential to be a lot of loot.
So you're using your fortunate discovery to...
Yeah, let's get some... See, I've got attack dice,
Orcish Ale or
healing.
Gobby Jerky.
Yeah, the Orcish Ale is going to be good for, I think, the later, really tough battles. I didn't think I was going to need it, but I'm going to take the Gobby Jerky. Didn't think I was going to need it. Let me just check for that.
So general encounter number 10 from the base set. It's a new one for me.
Just bit of personal healing.
Okay.
So
does it not start off on full?
I got to roll it, haven't I? I don't know.
You don't normally roll consumables.
Select one of your consumable skill dice and place it on its spot on your map. It's now available for use.
Gobby Jerky. So Gobby Jerky is instant. Oh yeah, so you use it and you roll.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's just mine that aren't rolled.
This is it. Every dice is different.
Yeah.
Each character's got 16 unique dice. Love it.
Okay, right. So you've done that. So what are we going to do? So let's say, for example, let me just run through this in my head. If we choose the number 4.
Yeah, 4's a good number.
And we roll above the number... Careful with the dice, just because it makes a lot of noise. If you roll above the number you chose, so if we roll a 5, draw loot equal to the number you chose, we get 4 loot. If we roll a 6, we get 4 loot. But if we tie or roll below the number, we add our chosen number to the battle. Right, okay. So if we choose a 1, we will get 1 loot.
Or 1 more baddie, at worst.
And if we roll a 1, we'll get 1 point baddie.
Yeah.
If we chose a 6, there is a 1 in 6 chance that we get 6 loot, but there is a 5 in 6 chance that we add 6 baddie points to the queue.
So I'm thinking of a 2.
I'm thinking 2 to be safe.
Yeah, I'm definitely thinking of a 2 because I've got 2 slots and I don't need that much loot.
Yeah, I'm thinking of a 2 as well.
So
what would you choose in the chat? We're going with a 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to go with a 2. Right.
So we need a
roll the gaming rules dice.
You hold it, I'll roll it. We need a d6 die. Oh, lucky.
It's a 1.
It's a 1. So we gain 2 baddies.
If you tie or roll below the number, add your chosen number to the baddie points queue. So it's 10.
2 5s.
We are fighting 2 5s.
Oh my goodness.
Oh dear.
Yeah, that was good. No loot. Hey, look. Gotta love the dice.
Right, okay. So what's the first one? Lane 1.
In lane 1 is the Goblin Sapper. He looks like a scamp. He's got 5 health. He's coming in at...
Melee, ranged.
Oh, he's a melee dude.
Yeah.
He's got Mischief 2 and Signal 1.
Right, okay. And in lane 2?
In lane 2 we have, oh dear, a Manticore. He's going to shoot there. He's poison 2 and rage 2.
It's game over. Thank you very much for watching.
What is this rage nonsense?
It's been fun. Manticore is the worst enemy in the game, I think. For a 5-point baddie. I think that's right, isn't it?
He looks like a big pain.
You can never get 6 loot. That's true. Yeah, you can never get 6 loot.
No.
George would have gone 2 on the dice. We did, and that didn't work.
No. Well,
so we choose where we're starting, and then, well, we roll initiative first. We choose where we're starting, and then you get to roll your defensive. So I'm on a 5.
Initiative first, huh? I'm on a 3.
That one's on a 4. So you go before the Manticore.
Okay, so I like there. I don't like it. I'm going there.
So let's look at what rage is. If this unit is not at full hit points, it gains that number of additional dice.
So whilst he's Okay, so he has no attack.
He has no attack.
Just
dice,
the poison 2,
Yeah.
which will target both of us.
But as soon as you damage him, he's got 2 attack dice.
Yeah.
I think we need to get rid of this goblin
first.
Oh,
yeah.
Because of the mischief too.
Yeah, I mean, that's going to
That
really
shouldn't be there.
naff up my... So now you put yours down.
I'm going to put that there. Yeah. Mark would have chosen 6. If you have access to disable, Manticore is a pushover. No, we don't.
Nope. So I'm going to roll my innate, which is just 1. That's not going to happen. Ho hum.
Ben rolled 2 bones.
Yeah.
Okay, we are.
It wasn't in the dice tray, but
we are ready to start.
Yes, we are.
So it's me first.
Mm.
I think I'm just going to hit this goblin sapper with everything I've got.
Yeah.
I got 4 decks, so I'm going to do long blade, Nugget's dagger. And 2 attack. I'll save the combat proficiency. Just need to do an all-out attack as much as I can.
Mm.
It's good.
That's pretty good.
It's 6 damage.
6 damage.
Now, how much damage do I need to kill him?
5. That sucker is dead.
Yeah, I'm going to do it.
Because he'd be bringing in something else.
So what
as
I've
well,
actually done is I've done 6 damage and I've put bleed on him, but it doesn't matter.
Well, oh right, you're gonna
yeah, I'm gonna do it instead.
Gets him out of the way, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's gone out of the way.
Yeah.
Done. 1 shot. Fantastic. Right, it's your go.
Okay, so I guess I'm going to spend 1 to step forward.
My 4 bones backup plan allows me to disable. Thank you.
That's nice. I'm going to spend 1 to move forward.
Yeah.
Let's engage the foe because he's.
Do you want to hit it?
Well, I want to get in front of it.
Yeah, but I don't think you want to hit it. Because if you do and you wound it, it's going to get 2 attack dice.
I got to get in front of it to.
You might just want to roll all of your other stuff.
Yeah.
Like defense.
Well, I can.
Ready for shield bashing it.
Yeah. I'll move forward 1 because I've got to be in front of it to shield bash it.
Yeah.
And then my dice pool of 2. Let's have these. So I'm putting the bones back.
Yeah. You got a defense.
I'll stick a defense.
There you go,
I didn't really want a defense. But,
so now the Manticore goes and puts poison 2 on both of us.
The swine.
Yeah.
Gonna poison down. Lovely.
Right, end of the round.
Yeah.
Oh, it's good that nothing new's appearing.
Yeah. That's it's a relief, isn't it? It's just the raging Manticore.
I'll take 2 damage. Poison ticks down by 1. Right, now we want to hit it for everything we've got.
Do we?
Yeah, because otherwise we're going to get poison 2 constantly. We're taking 2 damage a turn.
Oh yeah.
So I'm.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, so I'm going to go 1, 2, and then I'm going to use my long blade and 1 attack.
Mm.
And I'm going to risk not taking any defense to just try and hit it as much as I can. Okay, I've done 2 damage.
2 damage. Have we got a rage dice?
No, we just have to remember.
I'll leave its wounds.
We'll remember.
Yeah,
it's wounded because it's not healing.
Oh, it's rage 2 because it's that's rage 2.
Yeah.
So it gets 2 dice.
It's got 2 attack dice and poison 2.
Tis what it is, isn't it?
You'll go. If you can kill it.
We'll see, won't we? Down to 1.
Yeah, the luggage is has picked up on the musical reference that I made.
I'm going to roll these 3. Special dice. I don't think that's going to kill it. This has got the potential to do 3 damage.
I have no idea what all of your fancy light blue dice do.
Yeah, I'm going to...
Yeah, it's mad.
Well, we got another turn. Let's go for it.
So what does all that do?
Okay, so let's have... I'm going to lock that one.
Yeah.
And now...
Hang on, I'm going to zoom in on your board so you can explain how things work. So what does this one do?
So that one is a... It's called improved dex training or defense training. That'll happen when we assign points.
Oh, right. It stays there.
And I can spend it to ignore a bone when,
Okay.
when I'm rolling to improve that. So that's
Right.
fine. This is a riposte. So I can spend that when he attacks me to just ignore what he does to me.
Okay.
Effects and damage.
Right. That goes in your active slot.
Yeah. They both do.
Ah.
But this one says, it says I. So
it can be used immediately.
I can use
or you
either
can
of
put
them
it
in
the active.
Yeah. This one has got to go in the active
Yeah.
slot. This one I can use immediately to switch positions. If you use, if I had 2 dice the same, the second dice could be spent to do the action and 3 damage, which would have been nice. At the moment, so I could spend this to move him somewhere, which isn't doing any good. So I'm going to stick it back in its pot.
Swap positions with an adjacent unit. If you use a second one,
if I use a second switch,
heal the ally you swap with,
or do 3 damage.
Swap positions with an adjacent unit.
Yeah.
Which could be a baddie.
Yeah, or it could be you.
And if it's the second one that you use this turn, you either heal and all right. Okay, gotcha. Right.
Okay. So that's the fine. That's fine.
Okay. So I went.
I've went.
Now it's the Manticore.
The Manticore.
Did you take your 2 damage from the poison?
Definitely did. Yeah.
Okay, so the Manticore
poison twos
on
again.
both of us. Attacks you for 2.
Actually, it's not doing it for me because I'm going to use my riposte to just completely ignore that.
Can you do that?
Yes,
no,
I can.
No, that's when. Oh, you mean the attack?
So riposte, is in my active slot. It
is targeting you.
It says when targeted by an adjacent baddie, you may avoid all damage and effects that turn.
Yeah, so you can't avoid the poison.
That's an effect. I can't avoid the poison that's already on me.
Exactly.
But I can avoid poison 2 and the rage 2 he's doing to me this turn. So
you've done a riposte and it's having the
on I've parried him.
You now get to attack me.
I'm so sorry.
All right. 2 damage. Oh, almost dead. Almost dead. Right, round 3.
Yeah.
So I take 2 damage. I'm on 1 health. Put battle cam on. I basically just need to hit it as much as I can before dying.
Yeah, I mean, is there a problem if you die and I kill it?
No.
No, I think we're under control.
So I got 4 decks. There's very little point me rolling my defense because it's the poison that's going to kill me.
Yeah.
So I'll just roll 2 attack.
Yeah.
And my extra stuff. 5 damage. And a bone. And I will use the bone to pick up some stones.
Nice.
There you go, it's dead. Awesome.
Cool.
We are done. Battle is over. Right, okay. Those come back. We get 2 training points, but we get progress, but we didn't get any treasure. But 2 training points is nice. We're slightly ahead of the curve, I think.
Yeah. Let's take that extra point of dex that I've been missing. And
I'm going to try and spend my first training point on attack, which I succeeded in. Where's my combat proficiency gone? I've lost my combat proficiency.
I've got 1 more to spend.
There it is.
1 more to spend. Let's go for tenacity.
Yeah. I'm going to buy another point of dex. There you go.
For the tenacity. Right. And
individual options?
I think I get the choice to unlock this if I want, don't I? I haven't spent it. Out of combat, you can unlock lock dice. Is that right?
I guess
it doesn't say they're on there. Does it say on the...
During a defense training attempt, you may ignore... So that would stay there forever.
Yeah.
I think you can take it back at any time. Well, that's the chat. Evening, Paul. Thank you for popping in. So Ben has locked in this, and he's asking, is he allowed to just take it back? And I think you can.
Yeah, I'd like to. I didn't need to increase defense that turn. It was just a...
Yeah. So I've done mine. Are you healing or are you scouting?
3, 4, 5. Do you know what? I'm going to scout. I've got healing.
Okay.
It's only 2 points. Yeah, you need to heal, don't you?
I've healed because I was down to 1.
So I shall scout.
You can exhaust it and get it back.
It's a 6.
So you can look at a 20-point baddie if you want to.
I'm going to look at the 5.
Bearing in mind we are going to fight a 20-point baddie at some point in the game.
Yeah.
And therefore, putting a really bad one to the bottom might be our only chance to do that.
Shall I have a look then?
I think I would.
Well, then let's go for it. It's a golden golem.
So
I tell you.
Is that...
He's got break, he's got 9 wounds and recover 2.
So,
He's a... Well, the recover 2's a
that means it can move
bone,
diagonally.
but he's got like 8 dice on his
So
combat.
it can move diagonally.
He's a horror.
That means it brings in a 5-point baddie with it.
What?
It's got break, which is...
It breaks your
It's
attack
not
dice.
bad for us, because my long blade won't be affected by it, and your shield bash won't be affected by it.
No.
So
Improve on the shield bash.
I'm not sure whether that is actually... Normally I'm scared of break, but with these characters...
But he's got 3 defense and recover 2. He's just a monster.
Yeah, but all the 20-point baddies are...
big. Well, yeah. Well, let's leave him there then. On our...
I'm going to ask for advice from the chat on this one. Do you think that baddie is an okay baddie for Picket and Nugget? Or should we be putting it to the bottom? Because I think there's worse ones for us in there. I don't exactly know all of the 20-point baddies in the game, but...
Keep it. Somebody say keep it.
Brian saying keep it.
Yeah. It's not a bone dragon, keep it. Okay, so we'll ditch the bone dragon if we ever...
Just because I know...
2 is only on the bones. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, because I know a lot of the other ones are nasty. And
we'll keep that sucker
we
then.
can deal with break.
Yeah, we got stuff.
We can deal with break.
Yeah.
Day 5?
Uh-huh.
We only got 4 progress.
Yeah, because we're starting
It's usually 1 progress a day. I have seen 1 card that does get 2 progress. That should have gone ages ago. Yeah, right, day 5. Go big or go home.
Go home.
So it's 2 groups of baddies coming, is it? We can't risk fighting them both, so which will it be? We may take a beating, but the first group is clearly more formidable and thus holds our best odds at gaining better spoils. And if we're going to take a beating, we best get something shiny for our trouble. That said, I recall a verse in the Gearlock Book of Whimsy that refers to the importance of stomping your foes into the ground. And we are definitely due for a definitive outcomer in our favour. Right, so here is the card. We have 2 options. Both of them are a fight. This one gets loot for everybody. That one, I'm not sure what that is. Maybe that is just 1 loot between us. Yeah, that is each gearlock draws 1 loot. That is draw 1 loot and we decide how to distribute it. Okay. So the first option is, so it's the punching bags are us plan. Seriously, we have a 10-point battle. So that's and we add a 5-point baddie to the top. So it's a 15-point battle.
Oh, yeah.
Or I hope my boots of baddie ownage still fit. It is a battle queue of 10, but we subtract 2. I'm happy with that one.
Yeah, because
it's more loot, but
that's 3.
That's 15 points of baddies.
That's 3 level 5s.
Yeah,
essentially.
That is 8 points of.
Yeah,
baddies.
that's 1 level 5 and a bunch of ditties.
Okay, we're going to go with that one.
Yeah.
We're going to go with that one. Right. Off we go then. Lane 1.
In lane 1, we've got the Troll Brute, Careless Thick-Skinned Monster.
So he's
3
melee.
hit points.
3 hit points. Lane 1. Done. Let's put the battle cam on.
In lane 2, we have a Troll Romper. So he's got melee,
3 hit points.
He's a melee sucker. Oh, that's 2. In the third lane, we have a...
Was that the 5? Should have been the 5 first.
Was it?
Yeah, the 5 goes on top.
No, I don't think that's a 5 either.
And
I pulled out 3 ones.
Then it's the 3 ones.
Sorry, I pulled out 3 ones.
That's all right.
So that'll be...
Hang on, that was 1. The 5 is going to go there. That's there. That's there. And that yellow one.
Yeah.
Okay. And then the third one is there.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. And lane 1 is the 5-point baddie.
Butterfingers. So the top ones come out first.
Top ones come out first. Yeah.
And that's the Griffin Howler.
Okay.
Screecher.
5, melee, lane 1. So it's all melee.
3, 5, 3, 3.
So thick skin 1 is basically like damage prevention. It's got armor. That's that one, and that one. So we got 3 trolls, and we got this. So it's got flight. So every other round, you can't touch it.
Yeah.
And on the round in which it is flying, it dives and ends up next to somebody.
He's got 5, yeah.
But it has signal 1. So I'm thinking we try and get rid of that one first.
This guy's got 1.
I'm on 4 initiative.
Ooh, I'm all over the place.
3. So in order, number 1 is on 5. Number 2 is on 1. Number 3 is on 2. And number 4 is on 1. So they're really slow, these trolls.
Yeah, they're pretty slow.
But this is going first.
No.
And it's going to attack. And then it's going to fly. So we can't hit it on our first round.
Right, so I don't want to be near it then, do I?
There's no.
It's got to fly. It's got to bump into me anyway, isn't it?
There's nowhere that you can go where it won't get you because you're a melee character. So the furthest you can go is here, and it'll still get you.
And then, do you want to bump behind me? And do you want to bump there? Or if we go there and you go behind me, nothing's going to touch you.
Yeah. So here's what we could do. If we did this. It's going to go first.
Yeah.
It's going to move to there.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to attack you.
Is that the weakest?
Doesn't matter. That's the tiebreaker.
Oh, yeah.
So if it was there, it can only attack you.
That's cool.
So it goes for the nearest, and the target is a tiebreaker.
Now we're there. Let's have my innate.
Well, hang on. Let's just check this, because that will go there, and then we'll have goes. And then the yellow one will go and hit you, and then the purple and the green one won't be able to attack us this turn.
So will they move to engage, or will they not?
They will
they haven't
move.
got an attack. They will.
If there's a path.
Oh yeah, that's right.
They will.
Okay.
Because as we found from last time I played, we did a really bad position in the final fight, and we lost. And then the next day, I replayed the battle using advice from George.
Yeah, I saw a bit of the replay. So the tactic, where you push the things down is so
important.
important.
Is massively important,
isn't it?
Brian is saying Nugget is melee position to start. No, it says Nugget can start. Nugget is melee range, which allows her to select any gear lock position at the start of battle. So I can go anywhere, and I think. So we could do that, and I just use my sling stones.
Mm-hmm.
Now my sling stones still can't attack a flying target.
Flies out of reach.
Yeah, its flying is gone.
Yeah.
Where's the garg? Where's the garg? Flight. Untargetable.
And what's dive?
Dive basically means at the start of the next turn, immediately place this unit adjacent to the weakest available opposing unit and target it.
Okay.
So it comes down and it goes for the weakest unit. Do I have enough stones to do ranged attacks? I have 5 stones.
Yeah, you're fully loaded, aren't you?
I have plenty of stones.
As many as you can have.
And yeah, thick skin is ignore the first bit of damage that it would take this turn.
Mm-hmm.
So we're just going to have to hit them, and we're going to have to hit them hard. Thankfully, I upped my attack.
Yeah.
Which will do me for the first round, but I do need to. Yeah, let's go for this. Let's go for that. You can hit flying with things that skills don't target. Yeah, untargetable doesn't mean can't be attacked. So if you've got an ability which doesn't use the word target, then you can use it. I don't think we've got any.
No.
Long blade is target. Sorry, long blade is target. My dagger is target. So I don't think I've got anything. But yeah, that is a good point, Scott.
Yeah, mine's target or targeted. Right, this is my innate shield wall. Well, let's have some
3. Not bad. We've got no mischief out.
No. Okie dokie.
Okay, right. So it is the Griffin Howler first. Moves to there. Attacks you with 3 dice.
Oh dear.
2 damage.
Okay.
And it's got signal 1. So we're going to put a 1-point baddie
in the stack.
There.
Yeah.
And then it's flight.
You can't touch this.
Dun, 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 dun. Your go? No, my go.
No, it's your go.
My go. So, which one do I want to attack?
If you kill that, if you manage to attack it and kill it,
that one
something
will
will jump in and do me damage, which, I mean, I could probably live with. I mean, in fact, no, if you kill that one, I'll have to run up and attack them.
Exactly. So I'm gonna probably target this one.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to use 2 attack dice using 2 sling stones. My long blade, I'm Nugget's dagger.
Strong.
Might be overkill using Nugget's dagger.
Yeah, save it.
But save it
What
for
could you replace it with?
I mean, I don't have to use it.
I mean, have you got anything with loads of bones on?
No. Well, defense dice.
Did you want to use that?
That's it,
Combat
defense
proficiency?
dice. No, because I'm not going to get attacked. Yeah, I've taken this combat proficiency.
Well, I mean, the defense dice are good if you want to chance bones.
Yeah, that is true.
And your poison is very tactical. It's more tactical than the long blade, certainly. So.
Yeah, but looking at what we've got, I probably want to put poison on the Griffin Howler.
Yeah.
So I'm going to save Nugget's dagger. I'm going to go for combat proficiency, and we'll see what we get.
Because I don't know what that dice does.
Neither do I.
Crazy, crazy proficiency dice.
Okay, so I've done 3 damage, and I am going to put that in an active slot. So I heal 1 at the start of each round. There you go. 3 damage, -1 for the tough skin. It's down to 1 health. There you go. Don't use the dagger, use the dagger.
Yes.
That's what the chat says.
That's basically it. It is I. Fleek. Right, so I've got 4 dice and this crazy thick-skinned, careless guy. Well, I kind of want to set myself up for later on. So I want that, and I want that, because those 2... situational awareness and riposte lock. I also would like to roll bravado, because...
You want the bones?
And I suppose...
Go for defense?
I'll just go for a basic defense, because that's a lot. That's a lot of dice. No, attacking's for...
No.
Oh, I do want to use the mixed berries.
Which does...
3 hit points in battle.
Okay.
It's like, I could save it for later, but
Save
I'm
it for
worried
later.
I'm worried about getting whopped.
Yeah, if you look at it...
Am I going to get... Yeah?
That's attacking for 1.
Okay.
And that's going to attack you for 3. Okay.
What, so
Maybe.
I should?
Well, that's going to attack you for 3, but you're going to have defense dice.
Yeah, but I want to save them. Mixed berries. That's the choice. Yeah, because I've just got me down to the point where it's efficient-y. And let's go.
Okay.
Go. Well, I'm going to save the riposte. I'm going to chuck that back in the pool. I'm also going to save that. And that's good.
Okay.
So I could go for a shield bash now for 3 damage.
Which wouldn't kill it.
No. Save it. Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Right. So the yellow one attacks you.
Yes, he does.
1 attack.
And he's careless.
Ooh. 1 damage.
1 damage. Well, that's the little one gone. That's good news.
This one moves here.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't attack, but it's got a defense, so you still roll its defense. Bones.
Careless.
It dies.
He did.
Awesome.
Ooh.
So it basically ran towards us, tripped over an invisible turtle,
yeah.
and
that
died.
Sucker is dead.
Nice.
The last guy, no moves.
1. We can choose where it goes. I'll put it there.
Yeah.
Doesn't really matter. End of the round.
He gets to roll his dice.
Oh,
as
yeah,
well.
yeah. The rule that I remembered and then forgot.
Yeah, I wish we'd forgotten.
So we get this. It's a troll Jungen. It's all the trolls.
Ew, it is, isn't it?
This
Trolls
is a
and
melee,
a griffin.
So it goes there.
I guess the trolls were having griffin eggs for lunch, and we just...
Disturbed.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be round 3, should it? That was round 1.
It should be round 2. What happened there?
Riposte equals 13.
And I got it in 14.
There you go. Thank you. Well spotted. Right, so next round, it is this. Now, we are both the weakest units. So we choose who it attacks.
You. I'd like to see.
If you want to save your defense,
Yeah,
we're going to have it.
Because my next turn, I'm going to roll the tenacity, and
That's fine.
That's better than confidence.
We're going to have it attack me. So the flight comes off, and it's going to attack me for 3.
Uh-oh.
So I take 2 damage. Okay.
And it's bonesy.
And then at the start of my turn, I heal.
You heal 1 damage, so
I'm just going to take 1 off.
You've got a minor patches.
Yeah. Right, my go.
Mm.
I'm going to hit the Griffin Howler.
God, you howler.
2 attack, long blade, Nugget's dagger. Get that bleeding on. Yeah. Hang on, I've got 5 decks.
Yeah.
I thought I only had 4. 3 attack.
What's this now? Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah,
You've
my
got
bad.
3 attack as well.
My bad. Did anybody spot
Goody.
that in the chat last time? I got 5 decks and I only used 4 dice. Anyway.
They're talking about Blur, Eminem, and MC Hammer.
Yeah, because we keep quoting music.
One of those 3 is acceptable. I'll leave you to decide which one.
It's not enough. It's 1, 2, 3 damage.
With bleeding.
With bleed.
See, that on its turn, that would get it to 4, 5.
I think I've got to do it. I'll put the bleed on it.
Mm.
So 3 damage and bleed, and that was a bone.
There's your bleed. Is it bleed 1?
Bleed 1 and 3 damage. Okay, that's me done. Your go.
Yeah. Wow. I mean, I've got to roll some dice, haven't I? I've got this left.
Mark says don't use the dagger. I've used it. It's too late. I worked out that if I used it, it will die before we get to hit it again. Because it's got 2 health left.
3, 4.
Use half the dagger. I wish I could. Use the good half.
At some point, I'm probably going to need more. Yeah, so let's go for a bit of a mixed bag here.
So there's your 4 decks.
Yeah, I got some crazy dice going on here. 1 attack, 1 defend, 1 situation, 1 riposte, and the tenacity. And that's pretty rubbish. That can go there.
Okay, so you can give that to me.
That's good. That's what I wanted. This can just go there. And I do him 1 damage, which bounces off his skin.
Yep. So what's that? That's 1 defense for me.
In fact, so the 1 damage bounces off his careless skin, and then I will riposte for 2.
Shield bash.
No, shield bash for 2. No, let's not do that.
No,
Let's save the shield bash.
Yeah.
If he hits me, I can just riposte him, and he's done. He's 3 more damage. Is his careless skin going to come off of that then? That's the question.
What's that?
Is thick skin.
Thick skin is damage in a turn.
Yeah, okay. So I'm not going to kill him with my boosted riposte.
So what does the riposte do?
That one will do 3 damage. Just deal 3 damage to the baddie. It's not...
Oh, because it's your second one.
Yeah, that's right.
You may avoid all damage and effects. If you have if you have a second one, you may use it to deal 3 damage to the baddie.
But his thick skin will reduce it by 1, won't it?
Exactly, because it's on its turn. Yeah.
Oh, wait, no. Wait. When targeted by an adjacent baddie, you may avoid all damage and effects. So his thick skin will not... It's an effect. It won't work.
I don't think it means that. I think it means an effect.
But it happens on his turn. And those keywords are effects.
They're not.
Are they not?
No, they're skills.
They're skills?
Yeah.
What's an effect?
Yeah, thick skin is a skill, not an effect. Yeah. An effect is something else, like poison. That's an effect. An effect is a specific thing. Yeah. Poison, anything that puts a dice on you.
Oh, okay.
That's an effect dice.
Okay. Yeah, okay. I get it. Well, I was still probably
Poison, bleed, things like that.
Still probably do it, knock him down.
Yeah, I mean, it's worth it when he attacks you.
And 1. But I can use that and take him out
Yeah,
anyway.
you could shield bash him now for 2.
Yeah.
-1.
I mean, I might even save that for one of the other 2.
That will kill him. If you shield bash him now, that actually does 1 damage.
So let's shield bash him.
Yeah.
So let's lock that one out. That's gonna take 2 off.
1 because the thick skin.
Yeah, I've already done 1 damage to him this turn through that.
Oh right, okay. Yeah,
And that
in which
was
case,
I didn't take it off because of the thick skin.
Yeah.
So okay, I can live with that, and maybe I'll get lucky. And I don't have to use this on him. I can just suck it down.
Okay, right. So that's your go done. So now its go. It's attacking you. If you riposte now, you'll kill it.
Yeah, but I might not want to. I
No,
might want
you might not want to.
knock something else down.
Yeah.
And yeah. So I'll bring it on.
Okay. 1 damage.
Let's take that.
Right, the green one
I mean, he could have killed himself if he'd rolled a bones.
is here. So it moves to there.
Yeah.
And hits you. Doesn't roll that dice because it's already
Nope.
there. So are you gonna use your riposte?
Yeah.
It will do no damage, but it will get rid of that 2 defense. Which we're going to have to get rid of at some point.
Yeah. And it's worth doing.
Yeah. So those go.
That's gone.
3 damage. That's gone. It still attacks you.
No,
no, it
because
doesn't.
the riposte,
The riposte
stops all of that nonsense.
And then this one moves.
No, he doesn't. He's got no.
It doesn't move because there's no path.
Yeah. So he just
Ambles around.
do nothing.
Getting 1 defense.
Could have tripped, couldn't he?
Right. Round 3.
3.
The Griffin Howler takes a point of damage.
Yeah. He's still not gone, is he?
Attacks me.
Jerk.
And then flies. So it attacks me for 3 dice.
Oh dear.
Three damage. So what happens to this?
Oh, so that gets exhausted, and it takes it's 1 defense.
Okay.
So there's 2 damage.
I take 2.
Yeah.
My turn. I heal 1. Awesome.
Yeah.
That's going to die at the start of its turn. So we just ignore that. Thankfully, I've got some sling stones. So what should I do? Should I get rid of that one?
Well, it's going to take 2 wounds, isn't it? Whereas this one, I mean,
Because I don't want to use all my sling stones if we can help it.
I mean, you could probably 1 sling stone and your long blade.
Yeah. So
And a bit of defense.
yeah, 1 sling stone, a long blade, and 2 defense. Okay.
Do you want to roll an attack dice with it as well, or have you? Because you've got 5. You've got 5.
I've got 5 decks.
Yeah, yeah. I'm going to keep reminding you because you've got 5.
No, I don't think I do. I got too much decks. You hear that,
No,
George?
No, you don't have
too much decks. It's because I can't move.
Yeah.
I don't want to use another one because that's another
No, that's right.
another sling stone.
Yeah. Eke him out.
Hopefully this should be enough.
Well.
It's 2 damage, -6 thick skin, dead.
Yeah, he goes.
Oops.
That was a 1.
And I've rolled the bones on there,
Hello.
and that's it. I think I rolled a 1 on there.
Before you, that's it though.
Yeah.
Do you want to scrabble for more stones?
Yeah, because you can only use 1 backup plan a turn.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm going to get up here, so you're right. I will use 1 bones to get another sling stone.
I think that's one of the points with that character. You've got to remember to do
Keep
that.
doing it each turn,
Yeah.
unless you're saving up for the big one.
Uh-huh.
Right, you'll go.
Oh my. So we've just got this guy next to us.
The range for the sling stones, there's no range in this game. Well, no, there is. But if you're ranged, and you can hit anything on the board.
Yeah, there's no line of sight.
There's
or
no
anything like
there's
that.
no line of sight. There's nothing that
Thank
has
goodness.
limited range.
So I guess let's roll my last skill dice here and 3 defense. And see if I can weather the storm, roll some bones. And I've got 1 attack dice, but let's go for the bones. Let's go for the bones. Okay, so
Is that 4 defense?
yeah, it's not great. The bones is good. I'm going to put it in there.
Yeah. You might as well. Right. Yellow one is gone. Green one attacks you.
No. Surely not.
1 and 1. Roll extra attack die. No need to use it. Keep bones, says Winston. Could I have done that? But I didn't think I could have rolled a dice. I'd have had to use a sling stone. And
Yeah, that's right. You would have.
1 damage, and it's got 1 shield.
Right, that's gone. Bump.
And then the troll Jungen goes 1-2 and attacks. 1 damage.
Yeah, let's get rid of that.
Right, round 4. The Griffin Howler dies from the bleed.
Yeah.
Yay.
Get gone, Howler.
That's that gone. Right, then it's me.
Oh, yeah.
I will use 1 dex to move. I have 4 dex left.
Nice.
That will be 3 attack and a long blade.
Wow.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage.
Minus
the
2.
1. Minus the thick skin. It's dead. Just
Yeah,
enough.
He's gone.
Just enough.
That sucker is KO'd.
Jill's asking me what range 0 is.
Melee.
No.
On self.
No. Self.
Self.
Range 1 is melee.
Yeah. All right. So it is I.
Yep.
I've got my dice lined up. 3 defense, 1 attack. Let's save the jerky. Oh, that's good. Yeah, that's all I need. So that was...
Is that enough?
Yes,
So
probably.
1 damage.
1 damage, which will get rid of that.
Well, I think it gets... Oh, it's not got thick skin.
It's not.
Because it's a younger.
So I will use these 2 to shield bash for 4 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Done?
Yeah. He's gone. Shield bash. Shield bash.
Sorted. So it's basically 2 bones. Use all of your defense dice and deal that much damage.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I was really hoping to unlock Innate because then I can put white defense dice in my lock slot, and that's doubling my potential damage.
So we get,
you know,
we get 1 loot
it happens.
between us. It's reflex powder. I'll let you have it. 2 uses. So you rotate it to there when you've used it the first time. Reroll
including
the die.
training, lockpicking, and
Basically, yeah,
initiative. So that okay?
We get a training point and we get a progress point. So we're now on 5 progress points, which is what the big gems are for.
Hello.
And we get a training point. So I think 5 dex is enough. Did I forget to collect stones, or did the game end before? Yeah, the game ended.
You took it off.
Game ended before I did it.
Because what is that? 1 stone?
Yeah, but I think I
You
had
did it.
2.
You did it on 1 turn.
I used
1.
and then,
Yeah.
and then the game was over.
Is it 1 training point?
1 training point. So Keen Eye, I'm just curious. Keen Eye allows me to take a die that if I roll the map, I add the Ebonite Doorway in as a special event. I don't really know what that is.
What?
It's a thing. The Ebonite Doorway is a special event.
Yeah.
I think it's a good event, because otherwise why would there be a die that puts it into the deck? So is the Ebonite Doorway?
Well, I mean, maybe
effect?
it's one of those things that maybe it's a good event that occasionally kills you, like one of the other characters I saw you playing. Was it Patches? He poisons himself. I'm just going to drink this potion. It may not be to everyone's tastes, but I'm just going to go right on ahead with my 1 point and buy Renown. Wow, let's go hero. I saw that these, the red ones, the basic ones that they say take, you know, and
you decided not to.
I decided not to. Rebel.
I think I'm going to go for another attack. I rolled a bone, so I can't have it.
Yeah, toughie though, isn't it? So could you then try to put it on defense and have another row? Okay, no, I'm just curious.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try and put it on defense. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you didn't have to. I've got 3 dice that I can put on you for defense now. But
right.
I want them for damage, really.
Okay. We are done. End of the day. I could have put it on health. Yeah, I should have probably put that on hit points. I'm going to heal.
a scout. I'm just 1 hit point down from max. I've got 6.
Okay, so you're scouting.
Yeah, why not?
You don't get a reroll on the attack dice. You only get a reroll on defense dice bones, because on the attack dice there is only 1 bones on there.
Oh.
2. So you look at a 1 point baddie.
It's a griffin yearling. We're coming through the griffins. It's just got flying.
Adam's popped into the chat. Hi, Adam.
Hi, Adam.
Ben's here with me. Ben Martin. So, what have we got?
It's a griffin yearling. It's a diddy one. It's quick, but it's diddy.
Yeah.
Not bothered. Leave it up there.
Well, the problem is it's got 2 attack and it's got flight and it's got 5 initiative.
Yeah.
So we can't go.
You can't touch this.
Well, if I roll a 5, I'll go before it.
It's a lot better than mischief.
Sure. True. Yeah. Okay. So we are done.
Yeah.
Day 6.
Ooh. Getting through it. Wow.
The mystery in the mountain. This is intriguing. After many days, this is the first time we found a mine shaft carved into a mountain. By the looks of it, the tunnels must travel deep within. Perhaps it's a secret passage, someone chimes. Or maybe it leads to a glorious treasure vault, another adds. Myself, I wouldn't be surprised if it's the entrance to a sadistic dragon's oven and we're the main course. Regardless, the sentries posted at the entrance are a serious threat, but the rare and ornately engraved weapons they are holding are mesmerising and very tempting. Is it worth the risk?
Hell yeah.
Right. We have 3 choices.
3.
The bottom one is non-combat.
Is it a real choice or is it a non-choice?
I don't know. These 2 are combat. That is trove loot.
Oh,
so
right.
If we do the top one, we have a battle queue which is made up of 12 baddie points, but we add a 5-point baddie for every gear lock in your party to the bottom.
Cool.
So it's
That's
actually
2.
it's a 22-point combat.
That's horrid.
Or we stick to the sentries, which is a battle queue made up of 12, but we add 6 points to the battle queue, then add a 1-point baddie for every gear lock in your party to the bottom. So actually that's 12, 18, that's 20. So that's 22, that's 20, but we get a training point.
Yeah.
The third option is reveal 2 baddies in your active stacks, may move them to bottom, but place this encounter back on top of the encounter deck and we don't get any of the rewards. But check that out. If we do, this is a really, really tough one, but we get 2 progress points if we are successful. It's very, very tough. What would you do in the chat? What's your gut reaction? I'm just going to give the card to Ben for him to have a look at it.
Yeah, my gut feeling is scout and return, because 2 baddies in any stacks. Yeah,
but
because he's going to be.
We don't get any of that stuff.
No, but we get to do this again the next day. You said place the encounter back on top, so this goes back on top.
Oh right.
So we're getting a look. We're getting a free scout essentially.
Scout and return. Yeah, but we lose a day,
and it's worth 2 points, like you said. So that's the day we're losing the 2 points. Because then we can decide whether we like the first 2 really nasty 5-pointers, can't we? There's no getting around it. We've got to do this one way or another. I'm quite happy to have a scout and see what the first 2 baddies are.
I see what you mean. So we scout and return, reveal 2 baddies in the active stacks, and you're going to reveal 2 of the 5s.
I think so. This one would be 22, and that's
20.
How does that work out? It says add 6 points.
So it's normally 12.
So that'll be 2
Actually,
5s.
tomorrow it'll be even more.
Yeah, where won't it? So what will it be tomorrow?
It'll be 24 and 22.
Yeah. So what's your gut feeling say? That's important. 24 and 22. So we still need. Oh, so we just need to. That's potentially.
Oh, hang on a
minute.
minute.
That's better.
Well, no, it's not. It's 22, but it's 12. Sorry, it's 14 tomorrow, which is 2 5s and 4 1s with 2 5s on the bottom. This one will be 20 with 2 1s on the bottom. So if we did the middle option,
that's better.
It would be the golden golem.
Well, that's better.
And we get 3 training points.
So that's better.
Which is better than Trove Loot.
Oh my goodness.
Trove
Yeah,
Loot
you got to
is-
fight for it and it's like, what is it?
Okay, so are we doing that?
We're going to scout first.
We're going to scout first.
Because that's going to make that what we want it. So then what are we going to look at? Because we don't necessarily need to look at... So if we do that,
we could look at a 20, the next 20, and a 5.
Yeah, because we're going to fight basically that and one other one tomorrow.
Yeah. But with us facing the Golden Golem now,
We're not going to see what that is.
We're going to face another one later.
So one of them.
So we're going to scout and return.
Yeah, definitely.
We look at the 20, we look at the 5.
So the 20's a bogworm.
Okay.
And he's
corrosive.
He's a charming chap. He does he's multiple targets.
So corrosive is at the end of this unit's turn, all remaining defense dice in the target's active slots are exhausted.
I don't like that.
It dissolves your armor.
I don't like that. I'm basically relying on defense in my active slot.
Yeah, so that's going to the bottom.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ice worms be damned.
The 5.
The 5 is an owl bear. Oh, they're quite cute as well.
So inspire means the next baddie in the initiative meter goes next.
Gets a free attack, doesn't he? Yeah.
And attacks with +1. And it's got terrify, which means if you hit it, you become terrified. You can't hit it again next round.
It looks all right.
Okay.
It looks big scary.
And then that
goes on top of that.
Goes on top of that.
And the day advance. Oh no, wait. But then we go through.
Then we go through all of the stuff.
We go through.
So I'm going to scout. There's a lot of scouting going on. Rolled a 5. I'm going to look at this one. Break and corrosive if it rolls a bones.
Oh my goodness. So that's a stone golem. He's quite tough, isn't he?
I'm going to keep that one on top. Okay. What do you want to do? Do you want to heal?
Well, there's only one wound. There's only one wound down. I mean, I haven't got any... Nah, let's scout. Let's go scout. Scouting seems really important in this. So, it's 6. I think we should.
Okay, well, it's another 20-point baddie.
I think we should have a look at the next 20-point baddie down there, and it's a direwolf alpha. He's got lashback 3. I say terrify and thick skin 2, but that's his only.
But he's not a bone
defense.
dragon.
It's not a bone dragon. Let's leave him there.
We're going to keep it.
Yeah. I mean, I get a couple of riposts. I can bounce off that lashback and terrify and all that nonsense for a bit, can I?
Right. We're done. So we didn't make any progress on day 6.
No.
But day 7.
Day 7.
Day 7. Oh look, it's the mystery in the mountain. This is intriguing. Right. Are we going to do it?
Option 2.
We're going to go with option 2.
Yeah.
So the battle queue is 14 plus 6.
20.
Which is 20. And then we add a 1-point baddie for every gearlock in the party to the bottom of the battle queue. So what you do is you make the battle queue.
Yeah.
And then you start putting things on the board. Okay, so off we go. Lane 1 is... How much health?
He's got 9 health. Yeah, toughy.
9 health, melee, lane 1.
Yeah.
Right, lane 2.
It's another melee, 2 wounds. The Flight of the Griffin Yearling.
Lane 3.
Lane 3. We've got a Griffin Yearling again. Hello. So, the old Golden Golem's basically got a cohort of yearlings.
So, initiative for the first one is 5.
Yeah. What? He's golden.
Initiative for the second one is 5.
They're all going first.
Initiative for... Not if I roll a 5.
Yeah. Or if I roll a 5.
2.
Yeah, that's great.
3.
That's also great.
But I have my rusty optics.
And I have
Don't forget you could re-roll. But what are your dice? What's the numbers on your dice?
2, 3, 3, 3, 3, 5.
Okay.
Yeah, there's only one 5 on there.
5-point baddie should be on lane 2. Should it? Why should there be a 5-point baddie on lane 2? It's a 20-point baddie on lane 1. And then 2 1-point baddies to the bottom of the queue. Check the golem. Oh, yes, sorry. The golem summons. Thank you.
So summons the owlbear.
The Albert. Oh,
yeah,
dear.
well, it is what it
So
is.
that's there. That's there.
They don't matter really, do they?
That's there.
And
The
that's
Albert's
Saka's
on
got-
4.
And he's got 6.
Purple one's on 4, which is still before us. We're gonna die. Yeah, we are not ready for this. We are not ready for this at all. So that's lane 2, and that's lane 3, and that's lane 4.
This is going to matter.
Ouch.
And then, so he's moving. Then he's moving. Yeah?
Yeah,
Then him.
yeah.
Then him.
Thankfully, the Albert, the Inspire does nothing because it's at the end of the stack.
2. Okay, so I need to go there.
We've added 1 extra 5-point baddie from the Golem. It's just 1.
He needs to go there.
It's just 1. Yeah.
I think we're in trouble.
I think we're in a lot of trouble.
I think we're going to get
I
wrecked.
think we are in a huge amount of trouble
we're
because we are fighting effectively a battle on day 10 where we're only geared up for day 6.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's the problem. Right. Where am I going to go?
Yeah.
Because these 2 things are going to fly, so we can't
fact,
actually hit them.
I want to go there. Yeah, we want to be in the corner.
And we're going to do the corner trick.
You're going to
again.
have to. I think with a 2-player game, you've got to give me a good excuse not to. You've got a good reason, tactically.
Yeah, because then at least
You've got to
they're not
narrow your
all gonna attack
frontage.
us, because that one is going first,
Yeah.
isn't it?
3 having a 1, 2, 3 attack vector is the least we can get it down
Yeah.
to.
Okay, do you want to roll your defense?
I do. I'm gonna need all I can get. That's not
That's
all I
even
could get.
worse.
That's not all I could get. No, not doing anything.
Okay.
Oh dear.
Right. So, time to watch us die.
Yeah, very quickly. Hey, if we die, they shovel us into the mine and we go on to the next adventure, don't we?
Yeah.
It's just, we're on day 8 with.
So the golden golem goes first.
Yeah.
It can move diagonally. It attacks the nearest one, so it goes there.
Yes.
And it hits you for 5 attack
Oh my goodness.
with 3 defense.
Yeah. So I'm dead.
That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage.
6.
6 damage. You dead?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What was that? You're on your own, buddy. My goblin jerky won't save you now.
Should we just call this here? There's no way I can do this.
No.
There's absolutely no way I can do this. So you're off.
Yeah. I don't think re-rolling.
Yeah,
one.
I
don't think re-rolling one of those innate shield wall dice is going to help me. I mean,
Yeah,
for half a turn maybe. Big ask. Big ask.
I think we just call this battle here and don't bother playing it out. Yeah, who's the tyrant? It doesn't matter because we're not going to get there.
Well, I mean, this one will move 1, 2.
Yeah, but I don't think there's any point playing through this battle.
This one will bash you and then disappear. And then that one will kind of go that way. Yeah, I know. You just.
Okay, we'll play around. We'll play a round or 2 and see what happens. Let's just do it quick.
Okay. So this guy's got 2 dice.
Hits me for 2.
Which is 2.
I take 2 damage, and then it
He's
flies.
flying. You have flying dice.
I have flying
Oh,
dice.
that's flying dice. Yeah.
Oops.
We said that was the yellow dart guy. The purple.
That one would go next. Nope, no, that one would go next, and we put that
Yeah.
there.
So I put that one there, and then he went, and then this guy is going to go around.
Yeah.
So he goes
He
there.
goes there, and that's the end of
That's
round
the end
1.
of the round. I'm
Oh
not
no, then
there.
it's me.
Then it's you. Yeah. So.
Oh, and that should be flying as well.
Go look for stones. Wow. This was on easy.
So I go here for 1, and I've got 4 decks left, and I roll that, and that.
But no, I mean, you could just roll your defense and try and get some bones to get some stones. Stones. Something you can keep when you die.
So there's a 2 defense in there. I'll deal 1 damage and put bleed on it. So the 1 damage gets rid of that. But there is bleed on it.
Yeah.
So in 9 rounds, it's going to die. I've got that.
Well, it'll be less when it comes down to the...
And I've dealt 2 damage from my long blade. So that's pretty much the best I could do.
Yeah, that's strong.
That was a strong move. So what does that dice do? That dice gives me +1 dex. So my dex is +1.
6 dex.
Baddies killed get put in the defeated stack. Some reason to stick it out. Yeah?
Yeah.
That is true. And undefeated baddies, I think, go to the bottom of the active stacks.
Yeah, all right, yeah.
I don't really think it matters much, because if a stack runs out, you shuffle the discards and get it back in. Right, so round 2.
He bleeds for 1.
Bleeds for 1.
And then he demolishes
No, the bleed stays on.
Oh.
Not like poison.
Oh,
It's
okay.
permanent.
Wow.
And then he attacks me for
And he's got...
5 and 3.
Yeah, so 1, 2, 3.
And if you roll the bones, it recovers.
That's just stupid dice.
20-point baddie.
Yeah. So like 1, 2, 3, 4,
That's
5 damage, and he heals.
4.
4. Oh yeah, 4 damage.
4 minus 2, so that's 2 damage.
Got 2 of them on there though.
And it heals for 2.
He's got bones. So, well, he's down to 8, isn't he? Is he down to 4, 5, 6, 7?
Did you do the damage on me?
No, I haven't taken any damage off you yet.
Okay, so I take 2 damage. Okay.
6, 7, 8.
Right, then this one comes here. He's no longer flying and attacks me. Then this one comes here. So 2 dice followed by 2 dice. 1 damage. And another 2 damage, so I'm dead.
That's you.
There you go.
Yeah, that was quick.
Did the golem miss all of its defense last turn? What did it do last turn? No, it had defense on. It had 1, which I got rid of.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I'm dead. Yeah. So we failed that stupid game.
Do we leave him face up or face down?
Yeah, so undefeated baddies. What happens to undefeated baddies? Oh, I can't remember if they go on the bottom of the active stacks. Let me see what the rulebook says.
Yeah, that was a big ask.
That was tough.
It was very brief.
It was very, very brief.
Wow. That's like...
Battle setup, KOs and wipes. Here we go. Don't be discouraged. Full party wipe. Skip the reward phase. Move directly to recovery phase. Unsuccessful battle. Remove all dice from each gearlock's active slots, locked slots, and backup plan. Place any undefeated baddies face down on the bottom of their appropriate stacks. Go directly to the recovery phase.
So maybe I should have had a couple more health.
Yeah.
Do you think?
Yeah, that's the problem. I think you've got too many skills, not enough health. Right.
Yeah. I was
going
going to try and finesse it.
We are done. We are now on to day 8.
I mean, that was a big ask.
It
It was a big
was.
reward, big risk, big reward.
Right, unsteady ground. Nothing tops a tough day of hack and slash like a smoky campfire and a warm meal, or one of Patches' stims, or a bottle of Tantrum's homemade grog. It's just nice to be together, have all of the limbs we've started with, and still be pressing forward. It's a little strange though, as it seems the longer we lie by the fire, the taller everything is becoming. Wait a minute, where's our gear going? The earth is swallowing our pots and pans. Everything's disappearing before our eyes. Quicksand!
Oh no.
So we have 2 choices.
Oh.
The first choice is to tie these ropes to arrows, find a tree and let them fly. Basically, it's a dexterity game.
Mm-hmm.
What we're going to do is we're going to line up some dice and we have to flick them. Right? And if we succeed, we get a training point and a progress point.
Okay.
So it's not technically combat. Or Molnor aid, the most costly kind, we accept. We are free, but in exchange for their help, we are being made to play dangerous darts That's the other game I
Dangerous
mentioned.
Darts.
Why do they like that game so much? And Dangerous Darts is a side game which is explained. I think it's explained in the rulebook somewhere. Dangerous Darts, and the chance of succeeding is really slim. So, yeah, more challenging than the Golem.
Oh, really?
Which do you want to do? Do you want to do
the
Dangerous
Golem
Darts?
do I want to get slapped by Dangerous Darts, which is more dangerous than the Golem that just slapped me into yesterday?
Or do you want to try the Dexterity?
Yeah, let's go for the Dex game then.
Okay, right. So here's what happens. We use the map. We place a defense die, which are the trees, on each of the baddie ranged positions. So in fact, put them on the hero positions if you're going to do it.
God, you want me to do it, huh?
Yeah. Okay. Place an attack die on each of these positions. They're the arrows.
Oh, yeah, I got some attack dice here.
Okay.
Okay.
You now have to flick each attack die to hit each defense die in its lane without knocking it off the mat.
So you run that by me again.
So you flick each of these dice, and it's got to hit the tree without knocking the tree off the mat.
Right. Okay.
And you've got to get 3. Do you want to have a practice? Have a practice first. Right, we're going to have a practice run.
So let's just.
Ben's going to have a practice run while I'm going to go for a top up of my water. I will be back in a minute.
Yeah, that's not going to work. So. On its bad position. Place in back dice. So we can kind of minimize it by going. Yeah. Range positions. Choose one. Go literally flick. Yeah. Without knocking it off the mat. So it's without knocking it off the mat.
Has anybody ever succeeded in this?
Well, we're about to have some video evidence of an attempt.
Are you ready? No, try it on here. Because the friction is like different. Oh, no, it shouldn't be because it's neoprene and neoprene.
Okay, I'm just trying to get like. Just got to get the muscle memory working. Get the muscle memory.
This was slightly harder back before the mats had edge stitching. Oh, right. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm just trying to get me flick 'em up finger going.
Yeah, because now that there's edge stitching.
Yeah, that's gonna.
Yeah.
That's gonna increase the tolerance a little bit. Okay, so.
You ready?
Am I ready? I'm ready for more health and dex.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go
You've got to get 3 of them.
Go that way. I'm gonna go that way. Let's go.
1.
You're not decreasing the tension at all.
2. Oh. Yes! Woohoo!
Oh my goodness! There was a. Oh,
Ryan
wow.
says he thought I succeeded in this once. I don't think I did. Well done.
My goodness.
So you've shot arrows into the trees.
With my shield.
Right, we get 1 progress and 1 training point.
Oh my goodness! Well, that was needed, wasn't it?
That was absolutely needed. Would have been probably
so
game over.
Did someone say health?
Health? I'm taking a health.
Hit points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, that's. See, if we weren't playing the adventurer version of this game, I would have even less health.
Yeah, I'm going to scout.
Ah, yeah, scouting.
Yes, fine. Okay.
I guess I will scout as well.
Okay.
And I get a 6. Shall we see what another 20-pointer is? I mean,
we don't need it.
No, we don't need
We're
to.
never going to get to it.
Let's have another 5.
Let's have another 5. Get rid of a nasty 5.
So that was the one I took off. Those are the 2 that are there. I am putty fingers today. And it is one of those
Mischief 2, get rid of it.
horrible little
Burn it.
goblins. Not like. Okay, we need a win.
Okay.
We need a win.
Day 9.
9, 10, 11, 12.
Blue.
Okay.
So it's a goblin themed encounter. We have a goblin problem.
Flavour.
Goblins everywhere. These locusts of Daelor seem to be growing in number at an alarming rate. No matter how many are cut down, others show up to take their place. It seems impossible to make a dent in their numbers. Exhausted and behind schedule, every minute wasted on these pesky things gives the Goblin King time to gather and send out reinforcements. Clearly a different approach must be found. This plague must be eradicated at the source. The unfortunate reality is that the most direct route means even more goblins.
Oh, come on.
Right, we don't have a choice.
Okay, that's
It is press on. The Goblin King will soon be within reach. We are having a fight. The battle queue is 18.
Huh.
But with a party of 1 or 2, we add a 1-point Goblin type baddie to the top. So after we've made the 18, we then put a 1-point Goblin type on top.
So 5, 10, 15.
So 3 5s, 3 3s.
16, 17, 18.
And I think what we do is we then look through the ones, one at a time, until we find a Goblin.
That's not a Goblin. That is a Goblin.
Right, that goes on top.
So I'll put him on the bottom, shall I?
Okay. So, persistent. Apply the following effect to every future battle that you encounter that contains baddie points. Add the last Goblin-type baddie that was defeated to the top of the battle queue.
Okay, so we'll save the last Goblin back, won't we?
So we can't just throw the dead ones off to one side anymore.
Nope.
Sorry, I had the wrong focus on. Right, so we've got the battle queue. It is here. Yeah, apply the following effect to every future battle we encounter. Right, okay. So, lane 1 is the Goblin Rioter with 3 health. So this is melee lane 1. Lane 2 is the Stone Golem with 7 health, which is melee on initiative 3. Then we have lane 3 is the Goblin Alarmist.
He's quick.
He's very quick.
Little rotter.
Ranged. And then lane 4, we have a Troll Sage. 6 health. Initiative 4.
Oh my.
Melee. And we've still got 3 more ones to come in. Okay.
Oh boy. That Stone Golem's going to wreck me. He's going last, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's got break, so the shield bash...
Do we run a shift before we put them on there?
We do.
Or after,
yeah.
Great. Dismal. Ooh. And out of us, who
It's up to us.
Oh, I'll go first. I can put some defense on you. If I need to.
So yeah, we want to get rid of the Mischief. We want to get rid of the Signal. We don't want to hit the break until... I want to get the bleed on the break.
Yeah.
Just so that it's then done.
And this guy's going to bring something
Yeah,
out
so
and
I'm
get
thinking...
defense before we
Yeah.
do anything. That guy's just going to knock some of my dice off. He's really annoying.
Well, again, we can do the same trick as before. If you go there and I go there.
Yeah. It worked so well last time.
So what's going to happen is that's going to go first. It's going to move to there. No, it's
No,
ready.
he's not going to move. He's got a crap
gonna
sheet,
attack
but he's going to
one of
bring.
us.
He's going to put some more stuff. He's going to put another level 1 dude.
Yeah.
On the bottom of the stack, isn't he? Which we should probably worry about.
Then that will go next.
Yeah.
And that will move to either there or there. And then the Stone Golem will move.
Yeah, and the Stone Golem's just going to come in and...
But we need you to be shield bashing the Stone Golem, that's the thing.
Yeah. It's coming in first, isn't it?
Oh, no, that's going to go next. This is going last.
Yes, it is. Okay.
So this will go next. So what will happen is that will move to wherever we want it to. So we could move that to there.
Yeah.
Then this could move to there,
and
which means that can't get in.
Blocking him, he's going to have to go the long way around. I like that.
Okay, do you want to roll your defense?
Yeah, let's go for it.
Oh, terrible again.
Shockingly bad.
Right. So, it's the Goblin Alarmist.
He goes...
Who's he going to shoot? Me or you?
The weakest?
We're both the same.
I mean, yeah.
We've both got 8 health.
Let's let him take me. I've got a bit of healing. Have you got healing? I've got jerky. I mean, it helped me so well last time. But I can probably survive it.
Yeah, because this is going to go next, and it's going to lose your defense dice anyway.
Yeah.
So we might as well have that
do that.
attacking.
Yeah.
So it's 1 attack, 2 defense. 1 damage.
Yeah, so that's
Bones does nothing.
Yeah, that's good.
It then uses its signal to add that to the bottom of the battle cube.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's yellow done. Blue is next. So we slide it along
want
to
them to
here.
go that way, don't we?
It does mischief 1, so you lose 1 dice.
Yeah.
You haven't got any dice. And then...
You do. Come on!
2 damage.
1, 2. Well, yeah.
Okay.
Them's the bricks.
Then it's the green one.
Yeah.
So it's the Troll Sage, which goes 1, 2.
Oh, this
it can get you.
Oh, dear.
But then it's us. Unless you move. You could move. I mean, that's using all of your decks to move.
Yeah,
but
I don't want to do that.
yeah.
Right, so let's do something. Let's figure this out. Do I just want to roll all of them? And save it up for a really big
The problem is,
bash.
if that attacks you and rolls a bones, you lose all of your defense dice.
That's corrosive,
Like
yeah.
exhausted.
Oh, yeah. And he's coming then, isn't he? Stuff it.
Should move blue down, not left.
Yeah, we probably should have, shouldn't we?
Would that
Put
have...
him there. But then what's he going to do?
Yeah, we can do that. Does it change anything? It means that's going to go there.
He would have... Well, I mean, yeah, there. Just make controls, does it?
I'm not sure what difference that would have made. So...
So I'm going to let's roll my riposte, because that's going to save me from at least 1 level of corrosion. Let's go for my best dice, my renown. Chuck in another bravado. And
it'll save you if you roll that.
That's right. And let's go for the attack dice. Yeah, why not?
On the goblin.
Yeah, on the goblin.
Right.
The mischiefish goblin. I guess the goblin. Yeah, unfortunately, we're looking the golem's going to get me whatever I do. Oop. Right, now let's think about this. I'm going to re-roll.
That's pretty good, isn't it?
I'm going to re-roll this one.
Okay.
With my reflex powder, because I do not want the switch symbol. The rush symbol. Well, that's interesting. That's going to help.
4 bones. 4 shields.
So 2 damage to this sucker. I can apply that, can't I?
Yeah.
And my rush says instant, or I can save it at any time during your turn. Move up to 3 positions.
1, 2, 3. That can't then attack you. Nice.
And that's gone. But that's that. Yeah.
Okay.
Now let me just check what that is. It doesn't seem like a very good idea. Heal 2, add 2 defense dice per slot. So if I use
we forgot the inspire. Oh no, it's only inspire if it rolls bones, but I think we forgot to roll for the defense dice for that one.
Oh yeah.
Let's hope we don't roll the bones. We didn't. Okay. Yeah, forgot to roll that. Both melee positions at the start would have stopped a break for a turn. Okay.
Right, so
Yes, he would have done. Yeah, can see that now. Thankfully, Ben rolled his rush.
Yeah, it's gone now though.
Yeah.
See,
So what's my plan?
When that sucker comes round, he's gonna take this out.
Well, no, because I'll just hit him. I'll kill it.
You kill him. Okay, that's good then. Let's leave it like that. I mean, so that's the thing. I could use that and that. It's going to really exhaust both dice, but I could do 4 damage to that with a shield bash, which is 2 damage. Is it worth it? No, come on, let's keep going.
So if I was to move to here, I'm going to get hit by the thing. So I need to stay where I am.
Yeah.
I need to attack this. I'm going to use my long blade which is a guaranteed hit
Yeah.
because there's no bones on it.
Mm-hmm.
I can roll 3 defense.
Yeah, that's good.
And I'll roll my combat proficiency.
Ooh.
Sure. Right, I'm going for the Goblin Rioter. Oh look,
Wow.
delta of damage. Goblin Rioter is dead. I am going to lock that in there. And I have got 3 little defense dice.
Oh, and you've got enough active slots to put in.
Problem is, if he comes in and corrodes me, I'll lose all the defense, but that's done. And then
So-
what I do is I take...
He's not going to be the last goblin we kill.
No.
This one might. Well, he might be the last goblin we kill
He
if
might
we
be the last
die.
goblin we
If
kill.
we both die.
If we die again. If we die again.
Yeah.
Right, so now this, where do we want this to go? I think if we send this round the other way, we can probably run away from him.
Yeah.
Because both that way to there
Yeah,
and
he's just
that way to there are equidistant.
Mm-hmm.
That was the end of round 1.
Yeah. We
round
survived
two.
round 1 this combat.
It is the Goblin Alarmist that is going for you. Because you are the weakest.
I am the weakest link. Yeah, I have some of my defense dice.
You take 1 damage. It's got
Do I take
1...
this one down, yeah?
Yep.
Cool.
I think you take it down. Is it a counter?
Yes.
Okay. And
so, yeah.
we now get another 1 point baddie to the bottom. Oh, actually, forgot to bring this in. It should have been a dire wolf pup.
I mean,
Should have
he's
come in
on blue,
ranged.
So he's going to come in at the bottom.
Ranged lane 1 at the bottom. Okay, that's that done. Now we've got this one. It's attacking you.
Oh boy.
2 attack, doesn't roll its defense.
No.
Roll defense for the golem. Yep, sorry. Defense for the golem. It's got 1 and it's got corrosive, but it wasn't attacking anybody.
Phew.
So the troll sage attacks you. It's 2 damage.
Down to 1. Oh, my best defense dice.
Didn't roll the bones, so it doesn't inspire.
Phew.
That's that. And then it's you.
Me.
The pup is ranged. Nope, the pup is melee. Thank you.
Ah, goody. Right, let's go for that one.
You need to move away unless you're going to get hit by the stone golem.
Yeah. That one.
We're not going to do this, are we?
No.
We are not going to do this.
You can blame me.
No, it's first game.
Yes, that's right.
There's a lot
You
going
can
on.
Blame me. Oh my, isn't there?
I think we've been...
I didn't want to put all of my points into that, but I think you've got to put.
put some.
You've got to put probably about half,
Half,
maybe. Yeah. And I've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm not quite there. 7 or 5.
Yeah, I think we've had some tough
Bad
encounters.
luck. Yeah, that last thing. Right. So I've got 2 of my dice assembled. Now I could just roll 2 defense dice and see what happens, or something got to give, innit?
So once that ticks down to 0, it's gone.
Yeah, that's correct.
Or maybe we've just played really, really badly.
Yeah, that too.
Brian's got to go. Thank you, Brian, for joining us.
And the time has come. Let's use the incense.
So what did I do?
It gives me another 2 attack dice
Okay.
with no dex cost. Yeah, that looks good. What could possibly?
And you're attacking the troll sage.
Swap that one out for my actual attack dice. Yeah, why not? See if I can do some damage. Well, that's 3 damage. Let's lock that sucker in there. Do I really want that as a bow? That's going to get me out of trouble.
Your 5th bone will be shield shock, whatever that is.
It's pretty good. So that's 3. 1, 2 thick skin.
And 1 damage.
1 damage. So shield shock is like a regular shield bash, and it inflicts a round of stun on them.
Okay. But it uses all 5 bones.
It's pretty good. Whereas Benevolence, which I could also use, gets me a 2 shield there and 2 hit points. Put it back on full. Still got this to use. But it's a pretty lame shield bash. So I think, you know, this is not the best use of it. Let's put it back. And let's move 3 more. I think I'm coming back to here. 2 spaces or 3?
Go another one.
I have. Do I use it? I might as well use it. Let's get back in formation. That's gone. Oh my goodness.
Okay, so you're done.
This game is so tricky.
So it is me. I should have used this. Might use it at the end of this round. So what's my plan?
Well, yeah, because that put you in top spot, wouldn't it?
I don't know what my plan is. I'm probably going to go 1, 2. And I think I'm going to attack the... Oof. Might just attack the direwolf pup with a long blade and 2 attack dice. Oh, I heal 1. Start of my turn.
Oh my goodness.
Can I heal 1? No, I can't heal 1. Need 3 damage. Got 3 damage.
Whoa.
Dead.
And you take 1 from the lash back.
Because it
because he's dead.
Yeah. So I'm going to get a new one in, but that's that one out of the way. And that is me done. And then this.
Guy.
Where should we send it now? Should we send it down the bottom?
1, 2. I think he needs to come here, doesn't he?
Where are we going to go? I'm thinking if we send it down here, we then go that way.
Yeah, okay. Why not?
So 1, 2.
Chase him around that big thick guy's skin.
It's rolling 1 defense.
Defense dice.
Yeah, the suggestion in the chat was go for your innate +1. It's got another defense.
Yeah, that's what I was waiting for.
End of the round.
That is going to help me this game as well.
I'm going to use the rusty optics
to leapfrog your way to the top.
basically go first.
Ooh, yeah.
Right, round 3.
Oh my goodness.
We get a new. It is a troll romper with 3 health. Bottom of the initiative. Melee lane 1. There you go. Right. So yes, my go. I now can't get to that.
I mean, you could shoot him.
I could, but I'm not going to be able to kill it. I'm thinking now maybe I want to try and get break on the try and get the bleed on this. But do I really want to lose all of my attack dice at this point?
Probably not.
But I need to get the bleed on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we need you to be shield bashing this, but we do have other issues with the other things.
Yeah.
First, which is the problem. Goblin Alarmist I'm less worried about now.
Well, no, he's got 1 more level 1
exactly.
to put out, and it's like, yeah, damage is done. He's just going to keep ticking away at us, isn't he?
Should have brought the Tinkered Bolo. And I've got the utility part, so I can get the dagger back. I can use it and then get it back.
Also, you could get bleed on 2 different.
I can. The thing is, we're going to progress through. You want to be saving your items, saving your treasure.
Well, yeah, you want to get through though.
But we want to get through. So, I mean, what are you going to do on your turn?
I'm probably going to roll. Wow, 6.
Do you want to go for the alarmist?
I mean, he's the soft target. I'm supposed to be the tank. I think.
It seems crazy for me to use my dice on this and lose them all.
Yeah.
When we've still got lots of enemies left.
Yeah, I mean, get rid of one of these 2. Or at least try.
Well, I'll go for
knock
this
down
one.
that guy. He's annoying.
I'll go for that one.
He's got no defense on
So
himself.
I've got 5 decks. I'm going to use 3 attack, long blade and the dagger. Okay, here we go. It's got thick skin 1. Okay, well, I'm not going to do that. It's going to go back. Roll the bones.
Good news.
And I've done 3 damage. Minus its 1.
Who's this? This guy?
Yeah, 2 damage.
2.
Do I want to collect stones? No, I do not.
Fair.
No, I do not want to collect stones. That's my go done.
Yeah, so beef jerky here.
Range goes for the weakest character, that's you. It's rolling 1
He
attack
does his last signal.
and 1 defense.
So that's them though.
Yeah, so we reshuffle the discards. Okay, Goblin Alarmist attacking you. 1 damage.
So that's this one.
Green one is this one. This attacks me with 2 attack and 1 defense. Got a defense. It's not good. It's rolled the bones.
Inspire.
So it inspires
Oh my god.
the next one, which goes out of turn. And I can't remember. I think I got this wrong last time. I don't know whether you move the dice. Yes, you move their innie die. So the purple one is now ahead of you. Okay.
Yes, that's not good.
And it goes next. And it also gets +1 on its attack. So the purple one goes here. It's not rolling any defense dice, which is good.
Yeah.
But it is rolling 6 attack? No, 4 attack.
3? 4.
3 plus the 1 for the inspire.
Oh, this is what.
And I need it to do 3 damage.
It does
So
4.
4 damage. Because if it had rolled the bones, I would have lost them. So there you go, and I take 1 damage, which is fine. That's actually
As good as it could have got.
Fine.
That's as good as it could have got.
Yes. Oof.
Yeah, tough.
Nim's talking in Russian. Yes, unfortunately, I don't speak Russian.
Yet.
But you're telling me that the game is going to be localized in Russia. Excellent. Because it's only ever been available in English before for years. So
That's good.
yeah, that wasn't actually too bad. Now it's you.
Yeah, no, it's me. Wow. I mean, technically I don't need to heal.
What do you want to go for?
I need to use those 2. Wow. That's a good question, isn't it?
You got to move 1. Do you want to go?
Yeah, I do.
You want to go here?
Why not? Let's go here.
Okay.
And let's try and check out this
Yeah.
dirtbag with the thick skin and the careless, who's really easy. I'm just taking out all the easy stuff and letting you do the hard stuff, aren't I? That's what I'm doing. So I've got
So you've moved 1. You've got 3 decks left.
Do you know what? I think I need to roll that and that.
That's 4.
I've moved 1, so I've got 3
Yeah.
decks left. Yeah, so... no, let's get it out. Let's...
Okay.
All right, this is good. So, yeah.
Okay. There you go.
That's my
Oh,
plus
you're in 8.
Yeah,
So you've done it.
I'm doing that straight away.
So you are now in 8 plus 1. Yeah. So that goes, those go. But what does that get you?
Whenever I roll my defense dice, I can put them in my lock slots, which have just been laying empty.
Okay.
Because I didn't buy any of the red dice that you lock into your lock
Right,
slots.
okay.
But I can explore them on a future game.
Nice. So you're all done.
Yeah.
And then it's the blue,
yeah.
no, it's the blue one.
Definitely
So it's this one, and it goes for you because you're the weakest. 1 damage.
Yeah, it's gone.
End of the round.
Oh my goodness.
No new baddies enter. Because it's full. Round 4.
Survived.
Me first. So I heal 1.
8, 2.
Right. 5 decks. We're going to go 3 attack. We're going to go 2 defense. And we're going to attack this troll sage here. No, we're not going to go 3 attack. We're going to go 3 attack, 1 defense, 1 long blade. That is 6 damage, which is exactly what I needed. 2 shields, 1 thick skin, Gone.
6. Wow, you're doing all the donkey work, aren't you?
Absolutely gone. Right. That's good. That is out. Right, next. This one. It
got
just
one
attacks you
attack
for
dice.
1 dice.
Was that on
Yeah, you're the weakest, aren't you?
Yeah.
So it attacks you for 1 dice, and the alarmist thing is gone.
Yes, I guess.
1 damage.
Yeah, I don't want.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. Perpulier.
It attacks me.
Yeah.
3 dice. Its defense is already on there.
3 damage.
Minus the 1 shield is 2 health.
Damage.
This is
oh my
okay.
goodness. They're getting...
Okay.
Love the dice.
Your go.
Love the dice. Love the dice. I think I'm just going to go for 3 defense and what? And my confidence. Oh, my 3, 6. Yeah, let's save the jerky.
Who are you going for?
Who?
Troll Romper.
I mean, really?
We've still got 4 baddies in the battle queue.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just... This is going to be a long fight.
Yeah, let's go for the troll. Let's go for the troll romper. Okay.
Well, that's a
So
huge
that's got
amount
to
of
go there.
defense.
Those 2 can go there. And I can go there. And that's all I'm doing.
Wow.
I'm setting it up.
Yeah, in the UK, Spiral Galaxy Games now
One
distribute
of them,
for Chip Theory games. So
One of them there. So yeah. And then the troll.
Troll Romper goes for you.
Yeah, you might as well do. I mean, we're both the same now.
Well,
I can down tick one of these. That's
Okay.
fine. Or, you know, one of them.
1 damage.
Or whatever. Yeah, so let's just get rid of that.
yeah, because you need a shield bash against this, and then it'll be 6 damage. Or against this.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, right. Next round. Do we have anything coming in? We do.
Now I need more defense because I
Yeah,
can only roll 2 defense.
we have a Clay Golem with break.
Oh, no, wait, here we go. Gearlock wall, locked death dice will not reduce available death dice.
Oh, right. So the ones in here don't count against
That's
you.
correct. Yeah.
Ah,
So
right.
that's why I was buying this, the
Right.
Bravado, to try and get it early.
Okay, nice.
It didn't work, but
We've got another Clay Golem with break.
yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so round 5. It's me first. I heal 1.
Yeah, see that stand ground's got a lock-in heal one. That's probably
What am I? I've lost my long blade. Where's my long blade gone? Rick's stolen it. Am I? Is it still too early for me to lose all of my attack dice?
Well, yeah, I think so. We've still got a full board, haven't we?
With 3 things to come.
Yeah.
Okay, so that means I'm probably going to hit this.
Unless you want to do a bit of movement to run away from that guy.
Well, if I do,
He'll run into me then, won't he?
I've then got to use my sling stones in order to attack, and I only have 3.
Say that, you don't really want to move towards this breaker, do you?
No, they've both got break. That's the problem. And you can't attack and then move, unfortunately. You have to do all of your movement first.
Yeah, I got that.
So... I mean, if I go for this one, you could go for this one.
Yeah, that'll work.
Okay, so let's do it.
He's not thick-skinned. He should fall.
5 decks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Wait, who are you going for?
This one.
Yeah, cool.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage.
6 damage. Yeah.
Done. Your go. No, not your go. This goes for the weakest, which is you. Attacks you for 1. Roll the bones. Is that anything? Nope.
No.
So it does nothing.
Phew.
This attacks me. 3 dice.
2 damage?
2 damage and corrosive,
corrosive.
but the 2 dice remove that, which means I don't have any left. So doesn't do anything.
Right.
Perfect result.
Okay.
If it had only done 1 damage, I would have lost the die.
Okay. Yeah. There you go.
You'll go.
Hello. So,
Hit it.
if I don't move, I've got 4. I can roll all 3 of my defense dice and an attack dice. Is that right?
Yeah, because they don't count. That doesn't count. So you've still got 3 defense dice.
Okay. And let's go for this screecher. Wow. That's the bone I need. I can stick them there. So that's going to take off that.
Yeah. Shield bash.
The 2 bones is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 7.
That's enough. Do you have to use all of your dice?
Oh
then
yeah,
for the shield
yeah,
bash?
they are all gone. Even the locked ones. It's quite clear.
Remove all defense dice, including newly rolled active slots and locked slots.
And they're exhausted.
Right, okay. But it's gone.
Oh yeah.
We've got 2 new ones coming in. Did we forget?
Oh my goodness. That's the
So
first.
we both killed something.
Yeah.
Right. And that, what have we missed? I forgot to add the green one. No, the green one wasn't on.
Ah, there you go. Yeah.
Yeah, I
And
forgot to add that. So should that have
1,
gone?
2, 3.
No, it goes now.
Yes.
Do we want to put it there or do we want to put it there? We want to put it there, don't we? Because then we can both hit it. And it's going for me. You must use all defense dice in shield bash. Yes. 2 damage on me.
Wow.
Ouch. Okay. We are done. We get 2 new things coming on.
Oh boy.
And we go to the first of the fatigue rounds. This is a long fight. So we
Did
have,
the new things get fatigued?
yes.
Thank goodness for that. I'll let you
So
know.
the Griffin Yearling comes on. Melee, lane 1, can't fit in lane 1, goes to lane 2. And then in lane 3, another Griffin Yearling, which can't go in lane 3, so goes in lane 4.
Oh.
And then fatigue. So it's a true damage of everything. Okay, and still 1 more baddie to come. Me first. I heal 1. I'm going to ignore these because they're going to die. They're going to have 1 attack and then they're going to die.
Yeah.
But we now only have these. So I think this is the time where I need to use all of my attack dice and just do as much damage as I can on it. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to do it. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All out attack, no defense.
Yeah, defense is for wusses and people that need shield bashes.
Okay. We won't be taking the Goblin King down. I'm pretty sure we won't be taking Goblin King
Nah, we're
down.
not strong enough. I'm not strong enough. Wow.
Check that out. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage. Minus its 2 shields is 5 damage. It's on 1 health, but I've caused it to bleed.
Oh,
Okay, but those attack dice are lost. I effectively have no attack dice for the rest of this fight.
just your long blade.
Just my long blade.
Yeah.
But that was awesome.
Yeah. Wow.
It's go. It dies.
Bravo.
20-point baddie? No, 5-point baddie. Oh well, still felt like a
It felt like a 20-point
felt like a 20-point baddie. Yeah.
Oh, it didn't slap either of us dead with one slap in the first turn of the game, did it? He is out of there.
Okay.
Oh my God! So you've killed enough stuff that I'm at the top of the pecking order now. Okay.
Oh.
Wow. I guess it doesn't really matter too much if I lose my attack dice.
No.
So I'm just going to go 3 defense and 1 attack on it.
Yeah.
It's like might actually dare to hope. Wow. Okay.
2 damage to it.
Yeah.
So you've lost that attack dice.
Yeah, but yeah, 2 damage.
2 damage.
And what do I do with these? Let's stick them there so I can re-roll them again in a minute.
Okay, so it's going for either you or me.
I mean, yeah, let it hit me.
Okay.
Because
you don't need all of them.
Nah, I could.
1 damage.
One. Ooh, boot.
That's it done. Then the blue one. It can't get to you, so it goes there.
Yeah.
And attacks me for 2.
2 damage, sorry.
I'll take the 2 damage.
And then it flies away.
And then it flap, 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 flap.
And this one will go there.
Will it go there?
Well,
So it's 1, 2, 3, 4 to get to me.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, yeah.
Doesn't make
Send
much
it your
sense,
way.
does it?
Okay, and then at the end of the round, the final baddie is a bog frog with 4 health. I'll just give it 3. Melee lane 2. Okay, start of round 7. That dies. That dies. That takes 1.
You said you. Oh yeah.
And I've already done that.
You've done that one, and I lose 1.
You lose 1 as well.
Dear.
Right. I heal. We got this. we have got this. We've absolutely got it.
Do you think so? It was touch and go.
It was.
My God.
So I've healed 1. I move to there. I can't have any attack, so I have 3 defense and a long blade, and I'm attacking the bog frog.
Wow.
I've done 1 damage. Actually, I need you to kill that. I got 1 defense. I've got 2 bones, and I will use 2 of those bones to heal for 2. Okay. Done.
Right.
You'll go.
So that's going to hit you with a poison, isn't it?
It's going to hit me with the poison too.
So I'll save my jerky.
Yeah.
I'll just go for my 3 defense dice then, because that's all I've got now.
And I hope that you just roll some bones and stuff.
I need a couple of bones. Yeah, I need 2 bones.
To do the shield
I need
bash.
2 bones. There you go. So 2 bones will give me a 4-point shield bash.
Using it?
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, definitely.
So that's gone. Everything else is gone. It then puts poison 2 on me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we go to round 8.
Yeah, wow.
So everybody takes a damage. Then on my turn, the poison 2 kicks in.
Ew.
And then I heal.
Haha.
Poisons have gone down to 1. And I will then do a long blade and 2 defense dice.
Yeah, because, you might get some stones.
I've done 2 damage, which kills it. Loads of defense, but then I'll spend that to get...
Collect a stone.
We did it. Longest battle ever.
Wow, what was that all about? So, we'll save back. Unfortunately, I think that was the last goblin we killed.
Blooming was, wasn't it? Add the last goblin type baddie that was defeated to the top of the battle queue.
So shut up, Ben. You weren't supposed to.
I'm exhausted.
Yeah.
Right, we get a progress point.
Okay.
Anybody still watching? We get a training
point. 2 death
point.
in the corrosive.
Did the corrosive trigger?
No, I think.
No, I didn't lose any. I don't think I lost any defense for the corrosive.
No,
because
it took it all out anyway.
It always hit me for enough.
What's this?
Loot.
Loot chest in exchange for this gem. Okay. Yeah, I'll take loot. I'll take trove loot in the recovery phase.
Throwing axe or Zelfie root. Throwing axe or Zelfie root. I'm healing up as my as my recovery option.
Yeah. 2 right.
I mean, throwing axe can be really useful, but I think I'm going to take the Zelfie route. Okay.
So you've added that.
I've added that.
And we get
training.
I'm
going to take the Tinkered Bolo because I think there has been times when I need it.
I'm going to roll for taking attack dice. Okay. At this point.
No.
Oh, come on. It's a 1 in 6. So, what do I want instead?
Dex.
Another skill, maybe?
Dex.
Really?
4's not enough. Not with all
No,
of
no,
those
it's not,
dice.
is it? So let's have Dex.
Right. And we're both recovering to get all of our health back.
Yeah.
What are you doing with the Toaran gem?
The what now? Oh yeah, I'm going to trade that in for a Trove Loot. This does not take the place of your recovery phase options. Merchants will offer you a Trove Loot chest in exchange for this gem. Replace this card with a Trove Loot during your recovery phase. The rarest of gems in Daylor. Gilly's been gazing into it for hours. Still hasn't blinked. Gilly or the gem? I'm not sure.
So it is literally swap it for a Trove Loot.
Trove Loot. Okay. Talk to me about Trove Loot.
So that happens in your recovery phase. So you can do the lock picking attempt.
Oh, okay.
Gearlocks may do this on their own or another Gearlocks Trove Loot.
I tell you what. You mind if I have a little
comfort break? Yeah. I will just read this. I assume we can do that in the chat. We can switch it and then we can try the lock picking attempts. But my question is, can both of us do the lock picking attempt?
Yeah, I think we both do, don't we? Every player, every gearlock.
Oh no, it's one lock picking attempt per recovery phase. And it doesn't really matter who does it because neither of us have got any particular skills. I don't have Locksmith. But if I took Locksmith, if I take Locksmith instead of Tinkered Bolo, because we knew that Ben was going to swap that, you both get an attempt. Are you sure, Brian? I don't think we do, because if you look at the recovery phase, it is trade loot within your party, make a lock picking attempt, and then individual options. So that to me makes it sound like you can make one lock picking attempt. But Sean is saying we can both make an attempt. Brian is saying we can both make an attempt. Yeah, so I healed as my option. So this is the thing. Trading loot and making a lock picking attempt are not individual options. The individual options are rest and recover, search for better loot, or scout the area. Rocket Magnet UK is also saying both get an attempt. I mean, I don't know. You're all saying we both get an attempt, but I don't think you do. It says, yeah, I don't think we do. It says here, at the end of each day, after your encounter has been resolved, your party enters the recovery phase. In the recovery phase, we trade loot within party, we make a lock picking attempt, and we each get an individual option.
Right.
So the making a lock picking attempt is not an individual option. Right. I think it's just one attempt. It says Gearlocks plural may do this on their own or their other. It does say that, but it also doesn't say each Gearlock can make an attempt. I say, Brett's saying you looked it up last time. Okay, so yeah, it's not clear in the rules, but enough people in the chat are saying that we both get an attempt, so that must be the official ruling for it. So we both get an attempt to try and open the Trove Loot. So if you want to go first, we will zoom in on your board.
Yeah, the card says replacing the gem with Trove Loot doesn't... This does not take your place of recovery.
Yeah. Okay, so there we go. So I can go there. So you want to roll all 4 lock-picking dice, and you're trying to get 3L. It's the lever first. So you are trying to get 3L. Oh, it's clear in the Undertow rulebook. Right, okay.
Undertow.
Well, I've got 2.1 of the Too Many Bones rulebook, so it's probably clear in here. But anyway, that's what we're going to do. So off you go, roll all of those. Right. Do you have a 3L?
No, I do not.
Okay, but what have you rolled? You've rolled... The special die that you've rolled is...
+1.
Save +1. Give an action die +1 and do not exhaust it on this lock. So you could add 1 to one of the other dice, but you failed.
Yeah.
Now, thankfully, if you fail on the very first lock... you fail on your very first roll each turn, you get to roll again. Your microphone's fallen up. So you get a free go again.
Okay.
So you roll again.
Well, I've got one lock, and that's a
Okay,
twisted.
that is re-roll one action die and also the intuition die. Now,
Right.
the brown one is the one with more L's on it. So I would re-roll the brown one.
L, you reckon?
Yeah, that's the one with more.
Well, it's got a 3L.
It does.
It's on a 1. There's a 2 on that one. And there's a 1. There's a 3 on that one.
Yeah. But that's the one with a 1, 2, and a 3 on.
Right, I'm going to roll this one. Yeah, I know, but
We have more chance of getting it with that one.
no, I've got to roll the 3. They've still got to roll a 3 on that one.
Yeah, but
It's
one,
the same
one of
chance
them
on
is a
all of them.
+1. So if you rolled the 2 or the 3, you'd get it.
Yeah, okay. I see what you mean.
Nope, you can re-roll again.
Was that a reroll?
Yeah, that's a
All of
re-roll.
them?
Yeah.
All
No,
of
no, no, just one die, same as before. Yeah.
Oh, right. No.
And that.
Oh, and that one. Ah, yeah.
Right. So no, that's a fail. So it's definitely failed this time.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So I'm going to have a go. Because apparently we can. Page
You think
page
sure
21 of the
enough?
rule book. Where am I rolling? I'm rolling there. Okay. So have I rolled a 3L? I
I've
have.
got 2 out and a +1.
Because that is and it also doesn't exhaust it. Because if you use a dice, it exhausts it. That saves the dice. So
Okay.
we have got past that.
Ooh.
Okay. So I basically carry on. If I didn't save it, that dice would have gone for the rest of this attempt. We now need a 6T.
Yeah.
Was that a 3T? Oh, I'll re-roll it. It's a 1T. That's a bit rubbish. But that's, yeah, we're not going to get a 6T, are we?
Well.
No.
I mean, if you keep getting that, you might get lucky. Does that reroll all of them or just one?
Ah, now that converts, treat the lock type of one action die as the lock of your choice. So I can make that a 3T, but that's not enough.
No.
So that is my lock picking attempt failed as well.
Yep.
Okay, so that's where we are with the lock picking attempt. We have unlocked the first bit,
Okay.
and we can try again
Next.
each day. So yeah, page 21 of the 2.1 rulebook says each gear lock will have an opportunity to make one lock picking attempt per day on any discovered loot. There you go. Right, cool. Day 10. We only need one more progress. We only needed 8 progress, but we are so behind the curve. It is scary. Right, it is a green encounter. A chance encounter. You know you are travel weary when sounds of the wilderness zoo, sundry war cries, or even companion babble to eventually turn into indiscernible noise. So you can imagine our surprise when, after a day of travelling with danger at every bend, we hear actual musical notes filling the air, calling us from a clearing just ahead. After checking ourselves for signs of delirium and finding ourselves sane, our party picks up the pace, an excitement of a hearty meal and friendly trade being too much to ignore. Thankfully, unlike a few previous bad experiences, the notes do not disappoint, as we find ourselves amongst a group of traders who offer us both friendship and a challenge. Non-combat encounters.
Oh my goodness.
We can do a lockpick challenge. Cycle through the Trove Loot deck until you spot a chest with at least one lock of difficulty 5. Each gear lock gets to perform a lockpick attempt. Locks opened by one gear lock stay open for the next. Party must unlock the Trove Loot to successfully complete this encounter. Or dangerous darts again. Okay, well I will leave the choice to you.
Oh, let's start. Let's do the lockpick. The one on top's got a 5 on it. It's got to be easier.
Okay, so we are doing this.
Yeah.
This is what we are doing. In fact, we can put it on here.
Yeah, that works.
There you go. Right. So, lockpick challenge. Cycle through the Trove Loot deck till we find a lock of difficulty 5. Yes. Each gear lock gets to perform a lockpick attempt. I really should have taken locksmith. Yeah. Okay. So, do you want to go first?
I suppose I ought to. My silly idea.
Off we go then.
Oh, lucky, 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 luck.
So you need
With
3L.
We've got 2L, and what on earth that is?
That is a...
That was a
no,
2.
that is treat.
Was that a 2L?
That is
No,
treat
that's not.
one lock
That's 2T.
type So you can treat that as a 3L.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. So that exhausts that dice. That dice has gone, but that is unlocked. Right.
It's gone for me, isn't it? It's not
Now
gone
you
for
need 5 T.
T. There's no T there. And
That is
nothing good.
Treat one lock type as an action of another. No. So you failed.
Yeah.
Right. My go.
Oh yeah.
I need 5 T, but I get a second free attempt. So basically, if you fail to open the starting lock of an attempt, you get a second go. But because you succeeded on that one, that's your free go done. But if I fail on this one, it doesn't count. It's basically 2 shots carry on the black rule.
You got.
Oh, it's so close.
What's that?
That is +1 on a die. So that was 40.
Oh, that's not enough, is it?
Not enough. So failed. Right.
Darn.
My second and last attempt. Failed. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh well.
No,
We're not doing well, are we?
No prizes for us.
I really should have taken that locksmith.
I mean,
I was considering it when you went for a comfort break.
wow,
but,
yeah.
Locks opened by one gear lock stay open for the next. Party must unlock trove loot to successfully complete this encounter. So we didn't successfully complete the encounter,
We don't get.
which means we don't keep the trove loot.
Gone. We don't get a
What
progression point.
What was it? It was a grappling gun. So we don't get the progression point, and we now do end of day stuff.
Yeah.
I'll go scouting.
It's another day, isn't it?
It is another day. Oh yeah, we get to do that.
Let's have a day of lockpicking, shall we?
Yeah, wow. I'm going from none.
I mean, this one's harder, but hey.
Right, so you go first.
Me?
Will I go first?
Yeah, go on, you go first this time.
So we need...
You've got the luck.
6 T. I can make that a 3 T, but that's not enough. So failed. 6 is just diabolically
But you get a second
hard.
roll, right?
Yeah, second attempt. It's re-roll, and T is the yellow dice. But it doesn't matter, I don't think.
Wow.
No, but look again. No. You'll go.
Okay.
Yeah, 6 is crazy.
6 is a stiff drink.
I'm now going to read what my locksmith skill would have done if I'd have bought
So
it.
I've got 4, and that's a re-roll 1 dice, isn't it?
Re-roll any dice and that one.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, but that exhausts all of the dice. Oh no, one of them saved.
One of them?
You save one of the. You add 1 and save one of the dice. So you want to save the grey one.
Yeah.
Okay. So you just need 3 force.
Woo!
Nice.
All right.
That better be good.
Yeah, yeah.
If that isn't good,
I mean,
I am going to complain to Shannon. I'm going to drop her a message.
Small spotting scope, permanent. Outside of battle, reveal a 1.5 point or 20 point baddie in an active stack. You may immediately move this baddie to the bottom. Reusable or usable once per day. Don't expect to observe the grace and majesty of a griffin without a spotting scope. So basically, that's a.
Is it any good?
Yeah, it's a free scout every day. Outside of battle, reveal 1. So I can use it now, can I?
Sure.
So which one do you want to have a look at?
A 1.5 point or 20 point baddie. Let's look at a 5.
Yeah. So peekaboo, what can I see? It's a troll enforcer.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, I mean they're all going to be fine now, aren't they?
And we now get our scouting attempts.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
Now I've rolled a 4, so I'll have another 5, I guess. It's a Griffin Howler. Wow. Die flight signal.
There's worse.
The devil you know. Bet the devil you know.
Worse.
Yeah.
Right, okay. We are moving on to day 11.
Oh my goodness. So we need to succeed.
If we've got to succeed on this day to at least...
Or we're done.
Or it's game
Or we're
over.
done, yeah.
It's green. It's lights out. Everyone go dark. The command calls as torches are extinguished and we all huddle. That's the group of marauders that stole our gear a few days back. This is our chance, but no fighting. See the lanterns surrounding their camp? That's our goal. Destroy them while they sleep, then grab our stuff and meet on the other side of the bush. If you can't manage to shoot out the light, hopefully one of us can pick up the slack. Now, go, and good luck. So I've not had this one before. This is a new one for me. It's a non-combat encounter. Each gearlock rolls a baddie ini die to represent a lantern and its distance from the party. Okay. So I've rolled a 3. What are you going to roll?
I'm going to roll
2.
2.
Okay. In fact, let's put it on. Let's put it on here. Each gearlock chooses a lantern using their own ini die. Gearlocks must roll a number greater than or equal to their lantern to extinguish it.
Greater or equal?
Yeah. So
okay, so I've got a 2 in 3 chance of beating that one.
I have a 5 in 6 chance of beating that one.
Right, I've got a guaranteed chance of beating that one.
Me too.
Right.
So this is basically a 1 in 6 chance that we fail. Because we were very
You're
lucky.
going to take that one, are you?
And we rolled really low.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, not too hard because we...
So you're going for that one, are you?
I'm going for that one.
Good man.
Got it?
Yeah,
just,
yeah.
And you got that one. Yeah, just.
We
We rolled the worst that we could possibly roll and we still did it. So we get a progress point.
Goodness for that.
We get a training point.
Oh my goodness.
And we get... Each extinguished lantern gains the party 1 loot. Oh no, in fact, encounter succeeds no matter what the outcome.
Oh, right.
Okay, so we would have succeeded anyway, but we get a loot each because...
Double loot. Oh, come on.
oh no, it's the party, yeah. So.
Did you just put that back on top? No. Okay.
There's 2 of them.
Okay, so I've got more.
Ben has found another tomorrow.
Another giant loot.
And I found a stone hammer, which adds 4 to a lockpicking attempt.
Okay.
So
I guess I'm not going to throw that away for...
So you are going to swap that for another trove loot. Suddenly, we've had masses of trove loot.
Yeah, how strange. The game's given us the ringer at the start.
And it's a really easy one.
Now it's looting us up at the end.
It's a really, really easy one. Training point. Now, this is probably the last training point that I'm going to get for the whole game.
I'm going to roll for attack again. Yeah. So I'll get 1 attack.
I'm also going to roll for attack.
Pretty much got all the skills I wanted.
And I got it. So my attack is 4. Need more dex.
No.
Don't you have to beat the value you rolled? No, it was equal to... Greater than or equal to their lantern.
Yeah, it was fairly easy with the lucky rolls.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to have another lock-picking attempt.
Yeah.
Shall I go first?
Go on then.
So we've got a 4L.
There's 3, 4,
There's
6L.
Well, yeah, the 6L,
Oh,
but that would exhaust all of the dice.
Mm.
So I'm just going to use the 1L and add 4 to it with the stone hammer.
Okay.
Okay?
I mean,
because that exhausts...
You think I'm going to be that bad at doing the next 2? I'm going to do so terrible.
So that's the first one done.
Mm-hmm.
Then I need a 1T. So I'm going to re-roll... Which is the T dice? That's the T dice.
Yeah. There you go.
Yep. So that's that. And that's that dice gone.
And
then I need a 1F.
Oh, well, there you go. It's like just gives it to you.
What you got?
You better have that. The Maximizer Stim. It's another permanent backup plan extension. Permanently reduce your hit point stat 1 dice and heal for 3 hit points. So it's another backup plan essentially, which you can use for a temporary boost.
Reduce your hit point stat by 1, but heal for 3
hit points. Yeah, you can't go below your starting.
Okay.
Do you want that?
I'll take it.
Yeah, go on.
I'll take it.
I still got my jerky.
Awesome. Right. Okay. That's it.
Yeah.
So we get a We get a recovery phase thing
Yeah,
where we can scout.
More scouting.
I don't think I'm going to bother. I'm all done with scouting.
You really? You think
I'm tired.
You think it's scouting out? Okay, let's go. Let's
do it.
Get it on.
So on day 12,
Day 12.
we don't do a normal encounter.
No.
Do we have enough progress to fight the Goblin King? We do.
Just about.
Scott's saying if you roll a 3 lantern, you have to beat 3. No, I'll read it again. Using their own ini die, Gearlocks must roll a number greater than or equal to their lantern.
Or equal to.
Or equal to.
Yeah.
Right.
So we're good.
Oh, I see what you mean. Greater than or equal to their lantern. No, it's the lantern that they choose, not the lantern that they roll. Yeah, it's good. Right. Okay, so we are fighting the Goblin King. Thank you very much for staying with us. We are now entering the final battle at 10 o'clock. That's about right.
Yeah.
Unpredictable in nature, the Goblin King has held tight control over the Warspire region through sheer terror. His followers are extremely loyal, and no one dares fall out of line for fear of getting a bomb in the back. So, we have a throne on lane 1 with the lane 1 marker and 3 hit points.
Yep.
Lane 1 range.
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 Oh, at the back.
Place the Goblin King and his hit points, which is 9. 9 on the throne.
Mm-hmm.
We cannot damage the Goblin King, or the Goblin King cannot lose hit points
until his throne's done.
Until his throne is done. The throne can only be damaged from adjacent opposing units.
Yep.
The Goblin King's defense does not apply to the throne. Okay. The battle queue is 24.
Right.
So it's a 20.
So this guy count? Or is he extra?
That goes to the top. So we need a 20, 4 ones, and then this one on the top.
Yeah.
Okay. So lane 1, the counter's already there.
Yeah.
So we don't do a lane 1. So we have a lane 2,
it's that
which is ranged.
Goblin.
6 health. Lane 3 is the big 20-point baddie. 5, 6, 7. Which is lane 3. And this brings in a 5-point baddie into lane 4. Okay, I think that's it. Just going to move this down a bit because I can't quite see all of the stuff. There you go. Oh my God. Game of Throne. Okay, so we've got 4 more things in the baddie queue. Now, one of the quirks with this game is we need to kill the Goblin King to win. We do not need to kill anything else.
Okay. Because he's, you know, we've got this Goblin guy. He's just going to keep screaming for goblins.
Yeah. We've just got to do everything we can to hit the Goblin King.
He doesn't move, and he's not going to move, is he?
So I'm going to use my Zelfie route.
Yeah.
So I'm healing 1 at the start of each battle. And we choose starting positions.
Yeah, I mean, right. So
we've got to get in, and we've got to get to that.
Starting positions or initiative?
Initiative.
Oh no! Don't do that. No, don't do that.
5.
Wow. 2. I could re-roll it.
Is it worth it?
It's not going to help. I need to roll a 5. Then I've got 1 in 6 chance of getting better than that. So.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Defense dice. This is my.
After we've chosen starting position.
Oh yeah.
So where are we going to start?
So let's have a look. This guy's not moving. Then it's you. Then this guy's not moving, is he? No. Then this guy's not moving. Then this guy's going to move.
When does he go? Because if he doesn't have a lane count. Oh,
he's ranged. He's ranged.
So he goes on 1. Oh, so he doesn't move. He's sat on his throne.
He's ranged.
Right,
Yeah,
he's sat on his throne. He never moves.
Throne.
Yeah.
You got to come to him.
Okay.
This guy's going to move.
Mark is here. Hi, Mark.
And that's going to move.
Good for a final loot in the battle.
Okay, so let's think about.
Whereas that one, pretty useless. The small spotting scope at this stage in the game.
So, if I go there, because we can try and ignore everything else, right?
And we can only hit the throne from adjacent spaces.
So I've got to get in and smash the throne before you start tinking him.
Yeah, but I've got 4 attack.
Yeah.
Should I go for the throne? Should I rush in and get rid of the throne straight away, first thing?
If you think it'll help. In which case, I want to go there, don't I?
Because I can use my sling stones afterwards.
Yeah.
But the throne can only be attacked from adjacent opposing units.
Mm-hmm.
So I've got to be next to it. Or are you saying I stand back, you go in, you destroy the throne? No. No, I think I need to go in and destroy the throne. But are these terrible starting positions? Is that a really silly move? The 20-pointer is going to crush me. Yes. Patches needs to go for the throne. Patches is not here. Patches is at home.
Yeah.
Washing his hair.
As Picket. That's the 20-pointer.
He's got 4 attack dice.
Yeah, he's going to go for the weakest as well, isn't he? So
he's
going to go. Look, I'm going to get some defense dice at the start, aren't I? So if I go there and that thing does whomp me,
okay.
I've got some. I might have some defense dice
because I'm going straight after this.
Yeah, that's not going to move. So you're going to move before anything else does, and that's going to attack the weakest. So do you know what?
Both got the same
do you know
health.
what? I need to go there, and then you.
Well, no. You need to get in and get the throne.
That's what I'm saying is, if you go in and get the throne, we can let this thing attack me.
It'll go for me, because
no, because we're the same.
No, because it's going first.
Oh, this guy should spawn a
we did that.
Oh,
that was that.
Thank goodness.
So at the moment, this one's going first, and it's going to shoot either one of us.
Yeah.
Our choice, because we've both got the same health.
Mm-hmm.
Then I will go, and I could go there, and I could attack the throne. Then this one will go, and it will attack both of us.
Yeah.
Which is actually not bad because both of us are next to this. So if it does the boom thing, right, then it goes. But by this point, you will be on fewer health.
Probably. Well, I might not. It depends what happens to my.
Oh, that's true.
Defense.
So that will then go for me, and that leaves you here with that in the way.
Mm.
That's why I'm thinking, if you were to go for that, then if we do that, then what's going to happen is this is going to go first and going to go for either one of us. We can get it to go for you. We could. Then I go and I move there. Then when it attacks me, at least those two are next to me.
Yeah, that's good.
And I hit one of them, or I just put loads of defense on.
Yeah.
Then it goes, it hits both of us. Then this one goes. You can move it to there, or you probably want to move it to here.
And then let it
and
at
then
me.
you can go and you can attack the throne.
That's good, because if I roll both of them and I get one of the rush symbols, I could even sneak into here.
You can go diagonally.
No, but if that guy's moved there, at that point, if I get a rush, I can flip in there.
Yeah.
And that leaves that open for you then.
Okay.
So we're starting like that.
There's probably experts in the game. Has Paul made a rules mistake and have had to restart the game? Oh, many, many times. This is our 4th game of this tonight, actually. I just need to move the...
I was playing it in my sleep before I came last night. But
So,
this is a really important part of the game, is determining what's going to happen on the first round and where we're going to go and what's going to happen.
Absolutely.
You can't plot it any really much further than that. But
and what I'm doing is I'm deliberately not looking at the chat. But if you have, we're going to do what we think is right. But again, we're not experts of the game.
Yeah, so that's
what we're going to do.
That's looking about right there, I think.
But obviously, if you now have ideas of what you would do, feel free to share them. But I think that's what we're going to do. We've got a plan. We're going to stick with it, and we're going to see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised after that day 7 whomping that we've got this far.
Yeah, I was prepared to call the game and end it early and go and play Monopoly. Well, maybe not Monopoly.
No, Talisman.
With all the expansions.
Yeah, I've got that.
All the expansions?
Well, City, Dungeoneer.
Okay, the good ones.
The space one's the best. The good
The
one.
Timescape.
Timescape. Yeah.
Seriously?
It's the best one.
Oh, dear. Right, anyway. So we're going to do that.
So let's go for my Gearlock Wall.
And as Brian says, your position on the map can be the difference between victory and defeat. And there is no better proof than that, than the last game that I did with Emily.
Yeah. I mean, it's the crux of the game.
Yeah.
Truly. One of the... So let's go for...
Especially in the final fight.
Okay, so that's rubbish. But at least it goes into a locked slot.
So it doesn't even count towards your 3.
I need more defense than that. That's really good. Yeah, you need it earlier than I got it, though. I think
so this is your
Bravado's the best.
I mean, I've not
Bravado's the best way.
I've not bothered with my innate plus 1. Wow. Oh, so white dice only in your locked slots.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can't do the other ones.
No, but I can give that to you.
Fancy ones. Right.
Which is just so good.
Okay, off we go then. The Goblin Alarmist is attacking you.
So the Goblin Alarmist is putting a level 1 dude on the bottom of there.
And attacking you.
And attacking me. Because why not?
2 damage.
Yeah, so that's gone.
And it's got that. Right, that's that done. Now it's me. What am I doing? I'm moving here. I have 4 decks left. Let's put the battle cam on. I heal 1 because of this, but I'm not wounded yet. Tinkered Bolo, that's what I was about to read. I think it's my target. Yes, target, target, and target. Right, okay. I think I'm going to attack the Goblin Alarmist because I need to clear a path to get through to the Goblin King. So I'm everything on the Goblin Alarmist. I've moved 1.
Yeah, okay.
I've got 4 dice left.
Don't you want to go for some defense? Because we said if I get this guy's going to move away and leave a path. If I get the rush,
well, I've got to kill it. If I don't kill it, then again I've got the Sling Stones. We don't have any corrosion out. We don't have any mischief. We don't have any corrosion.
Yeah, we're very lucky.
We're
very fortunate
to our advantage.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're thinking I go 3 defense.
I think why not?
And what do I do with my 1 other die?
Well,
long blade.
Well, yeah, why not?
So here's what I'm thinking. I have my Zelfie Ring. I don't mind taking a little bit of damage early on.
Nah, you don't want to take too much. Don't want to take much damage early on.
No, but I do have the Troll Enforcer, which is going to hit me for 3, and I have the Goblin King that's going to hit both of us for 2, with the special dice. I thought 5 decks would be enough.
Yeah.
But with 3 attack and 3 defense, it's not enough. It's because I upped my defense. I probably upped my defense too much.
Yeah, you probably don't need to.
I mean, I could use the dagger.
Both of them.
I could absolutely use the dagger and put a bleed on it. On the Goblin Alarmist. But it's too slow, isn't it?
Nah, I didn't need it. We've got to get rid of that. We should concentrate on this guy. We should totally concentrate on this guy. Go for your defense and your longsword. I don't know, just...
Yeah, I mean, the thing is...
the Goblin Alarmist is the only thing that's going to be good.
The problem is my long blade, even if I hit for 2, that removes those 2. It'll just get them back.
Well, it's got a chance of rolling bones then, doesn't it?
But it's got a chance of rolling a 2 as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, 5 decks is not enough. 5 decks is definitely not enough. Try to get my regeneration with the combat proficiency. Yeah. What I'm thinking is there's no point in me attacking. And you're right, I've got combat proficiency.
Oh, that's the one.
I've also got the Tinkered Bolo, that I could actually put
Well,
on
that
the
can
Troll
slow
Enforcer.
people down. Yeah.
Well, I can. Oh. No, combat proficiency.
I think it's
So
better, isn't it?
here we go.
Wow.
So I got 3 defense, but I've also got a
defense
dice that I do not know what it does. I think it's let's have a look. It's combat proficiency. Result number 5. Alter defense dice for you by 1. It's my defense dice.
So you bump
Plus
one
mod
lower.
does not cost dex to roll for the battle. So I've got 1 extra dice for the battle
Yeah.
that doesn't cost me.
And that's going to uptick one of them, is it?
No, it's an extra dice to roll. Yeah, it's that one.
So she said.
So I've got 4 defense. I've got an extra defense dice.
Out of the defense dice for you or your target by 1. So that's one of your defense dice by 1.
Yeah.
And you get another. Yeah, you get another dice.
Or I choose not to take that and put it back.
Yeah.
And wait until I roll the attack dice instead.
Well, yeah, because that's going to exhaust the dice, isn't it?
I'm playing Nugget that needs more dex than normal. Yeah. Yeah, I shouldn't have gone for that 3rd defense. I should have taken a 6 in dex, especially with having 4 attack.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what you can do. You can save it. We're still fairly strong if you just save it.
No, I'm going to keep it.
Okay.
I'm going to keep it there. Okay. I'm done. Blue.
So you get to use that.
I get
No,
a
yeah.
free extra defense dice every round without spending dex for it.
Every round. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, that's quite that's quite nice. Wow.
But I've no space for it. That's the thing.
No, it's got to stay locked.
Right.
isn't
So it's the Goblin King. So it's attacking both of us.
it?
It's got 2 attack.
3
It's
defense.
got 3 defense. And it's got its
Kaboom boom.
special die.
Oh no.
Right, here we go.
The special die.
And it's got boom. Any damage dealt by the Goblin King is also done to units adjacent to his target. Half damage rounded down. Right.
Okay, yeah, but we've got to get adjacent to the second.
That's why I went there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a shield buckler. Thought so.
Wow.
Right.
Oh.
This is actually not too bad. So let's work. This is on me. But surely it doesn't roll all of the dice. Okay, there's a fundamental rule of this game that I always forget. If it's attacking multiple people, do you roll once or do you roll separately? Because if you roll separately, it would roll its 3 defense dice again. I can't remember. The chat will tell me. So this is an attack on me. It's 2 damage. So I take 2. No, I don't. I take 2, right? Then, because of the boom, that takes 1, but it's got thick skin, and that takes 1, which removes that. It's got a shield, which goes on there. It's got 2 bones, so it triggers its kaboom, blasts all gear locks to positions farthest from Goblin King. Oh, that happens before applying the damage. So, we both get blasted to positions farthest from the Goblin King.
My God.
Yeah.
Ah.
It's even there.
Right.
That's going to hurt.
It goes to the corner. The corner.
Okay, and then calls for help. 1 point baddie to the bottom of the battle queue. Ouch.
Okay.
It rolls its attack separately. All of the dice once. Right, okay. I was going to say that's the obvious answer. So on you,
Yeah.
2 damage.
Is that it? This is probably going to have to kill.
That kaboom was bad.
Okay, so that changes the way. We've got to get into the corners. Somebody's got to get there.
Well, no, because if the kaboom happens, it moves you to the furthest place away.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh crap! And you've got to be a.
Yeah.
and he's got.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
Right. This goes.
Well, we got here. We got here.
We got here. That goes there and attacks you for 4 dice. Oh dear.
It's like round 7 all over again.
Five damage.
I can take it. Oh, no, that's the one I get to keep. That's the one I get to keep. 2, 3,
Bones are
4,
resolved
5.
after the attack dice. Okay, did that matter in our case?
Yeah, because these would have taken adjacent kaboom damage.
Well,
that would have gone.
Well, it actually says kaboom happens before applying damage.
Oh, before.
So specifically, it says here.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's on this card, specifically on this card. If you can see it, it says that the kaboom happens before the damage is dealt.
Yeah, so he's a beast.
But normally the bones would come afterwards.
He's a beast, isn't he? So that was him.
Yeah. Your go.
Me.
You got 1 health.
I have. And see, now I should realise I should have taken the Orcish Ale, not the Gobby Jerky, because that would have saved me for 2 turns.
Would it?
Yeah. Yeah, just to say the Orcish Ale, which I was thinking I'd probably use the Gobby Jerky by now, but I didn't have the chance. So, Ale, set your HP to 1 for #rounds, which is either 1 or 2 rounds.
Yeah.
Picket may not gain or lose hit points whilst Ale is active.
Keeps you alive.
Yeah.
1 hit point, but you're alive for 2
But
rounds.
I can be targeted by effects, but no hit point damage, or no hit points. Okay. It doesn't say damage even, so it defends against true damage.
Right.
By the look of it.
So your dex is 5.
So once I've got that one.
1.
2. Do I want them both? Am I going to survive a second turn?
2 attack dice. Use your dash to move
3.
to there.
4.
It's a nightmare.
And then what am I going to do? I mean, I've just got to go all in with the big dice, haven't I? What's the point?
So
buck stops here. I mean, you know, actually with this, I'm going to target that guy.
you can't. You're melee.
But I could rush him. So I've got to target an adjacent.
I think you have to choose your target before you roll your dice, but you're only melee, so therefore you can't choose that as a target, but your dash allows you to rush. Anytime during your turn, move up to 3 positions. If you use the second one, deal 3 damage to adjacent baddie after rush. Okay. So yeah, there's a timing question.
So that says adjacent baddie, not target.
Exactly.
So yeah, it doesn't have to be my target.
No, it doesn't have to be a target.
So I'm going to have to target the wolf.
Yeah.
But I haven't got much offensive here. So let's see what happens.
You need double dash. No, but you did get something different.
Yeah, let's take this down here and see what's going on. So I'm probably not going to use all of this.
Choose target first, I thought.
Jerkies move immediately.
Okay, so that's gone.
Or use immediately.
3 health.
So let's not put that under there.
Don't put it on the wolf.
Put it on him. Okay, so that's consumed.
Yeah.
Now, were I to use these 2, that's a switch. I can swap places with someone and deal them 3 damage.
Do it.
Which will kill me. It's very
no, it doesn't deal you 3 damage.
So,
does it?
And they use immediately. So I can. So let's get this right. I can stick them in there and then still use them immediately because it's got an eye on it. Yeah. Okay, so let's do that.
Switch positions with the wolf and deal it 3 damage. But it has thick skin 2, so it only takes 1.
Crap.
But you've swapped places with it, which could be good.
Does that trigger its lashback 3?
No, I don't think so, because you've not attacked it.
No.
Lashback. Any turn this unit is damaged. Okay. Any turn this unit is damaged by an adjacent opposing unit. This unit will deal 3 damage back. So technically, yes, it will. It'll deal 3 damage back to you. So you probably don't want to do that.
That's not a good trade. So let's give him his 1 damage back. Let's think about trading in my reflex powder
to react after the roll, so you can use the dash to avoid lashback if you'd have got the lash.
So I'm going to use my reflex powder to re-roll one of these.
Okay.
And I think I need to re-roll this one. Yeah, okay. So I could still switch with him and not take the damage. Let's do that.
So you're switching with him.
Let's save that one and let's use that one to just do the switch.
Oh, and don't deal in the damage, which means you don't take the damage.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to be destroyed next turn, but at least I've got another switch.
Okay.
Oh, I could put that back, actually. Let's put that back, because that is
don't need
the
it?
riposte. Yeah, I don't need that.
So now this Troll Enforcer moves to here and hits me for 3 attack and 2 defense with taunt if it gets a bones.
So sorry. It gets the bones. And
Okay.
3 damage and that thing.
So 3 damage on me is that one and 2 health.
Does that help?
No.
No.
And taunt.
Oh my goodness.
An adjacent opposing unit must target this unit.
Yeah, this is not going to be a problem for... Wow. As you can move away, but...
We are done. Round 2.
Oh my god.
This attacks the weakest, which is you,
Me!
with 1 attack dice.
Mm.
And what's it got? Signal 3?
Yeah. So one of
The
them
signal
is
3 is irrelevant, pretty much.
Well, yeah.
1 damage.
Yeah. Down to 1.
Do you defense dice in active slots? Not sure what you mean, Brian.
Yes, these
So-
defense dice have to go in active slots because they're skill.
Only white ones can
Only
go
white
there,
one. Yeah, that's
if
correct.
that's what you mean. That's it. That's a really easy one, that now. We just ignore it. Me. Yeah, so this, if I remembered this fight, Dex is even more important
Because you've got to run.
because you're going to run up there and hit it. So literally it's 1, 2, 3, 4
Oh my god.
and hope it doesn't roll the bones.
With its 2 remaining defense dice.
And it's 2 attack.
Yeah. Well, we've got this far.
So I'm going to use the long blade. Oh, I healed 1 at the start of the round.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got this far. It's fine. 2 damage
Ooh.
to the throne.
To the throne of bone.
There you go.
I mean, we just came to deface his throne, didn't
Yeah,
we?
that's why.
That's
why
it.
we're
We'll
here.
leave once we've done that, and we'll
Okay,
say
now
we're
it
done.
is him.
Yeah.
So it's 2 attack.
2 and 2.
2 attack. You attack me. Oh, you rolled them as well. That's good. That's no bones.
That is no
Okay,
bones.
but that's 3 damage coming in on me, and I'm rolling these on you. That's a bones.
Yes, it is.
So
I'll take 2 damage.
So you can't attack Goblin King because of taunt. Okay, so taunt says adjacent opposing units must target this unit.
Yeah, so you had to target that unit.
But I
even though
wasn't adjacent.
You were at the start of the
Well, I
turn.
was, but I moved away.
But you had to declare target before you moved away
No?
because you rolled the dice.
Okay,
but
did I-
you've got to roll the dice and move target, declare target, him, roll the dice. No, you didn't roll the dice.
Okay, so start of turn is 1. 2 is determine target. Oh, no, sorry. Start of turn is bleed, poison, right? So the turn sequence for a gearlock says start of turn, bleed, poison. 2, move gearlock.
Yeah, you did that.
3, determine target.
Well, there you go. We're all right then.
Yeah, taunt only works adjacently. So I think I did it. I think I got it right.
Yeah, that's
If
good.
I was adjacent to him at the point where I had to determine a target, it would have had to have been him.
That's cool.
But I ran away. So I think that's right.
Yeah, that sounds good. These are the things I haven't learned because I haven't read the rule book.
You only learn this by playing.
yeah. Too many rules.
So
I've taken...
yeah, so
The
my
trick.
query is about
Go
Goblin
kaboom!
King. If you roll the attack dice individually against each target, then, yeah, because we're playing 2-player, he attacks both of us because there's 2 little people on there. There's more chance of him getting a thing. That's unfortunate that we've got that because we all now get blasted far away, which again applies before applying damage. So because we rolled the bones on yours, oh, and we also have to roll this. So it's got 3 1s on it, which means it's not rolling any next time.
Oh, no.
It's calling for aid again.
Yeah.
We have a baddie stack here. Of
Yeah, but if
8
we don't target any of the other guys on the board, then aid's never coming.
Yeah.
And then blown smithereens.
I get knocked here.
Yeah. I mean, I'm as far away as I can be.
Well, are you?
There's
It's like one further away, isn't it? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2. So have I got to go over here?
Backup plan only happens one time. Yes, it only happens one time, but what I'm saying is with 2 people on the board, there's more chance that he's going to roll bones.
Yeah.
So you're 1, 2, 3 away, and that is also 1, 2, 3 away.
1, 2, 3. And here I'm only 1, 2.
1, 2, 3, 4 away.
I'm only 2 away, so I can go there.
Oh, this is actually really, really bad.
Yeah. We're in trouble.
Because we're going to get hit by each other.
Yeah.
Okay. So now the boom kicks in. So I take 3 damage. And then half my damage rounded down goes to units adjacent to me.
So that comes off.
And I take 3.
Oh my god.
Okay. And then you get hit for 2.
Rounded down, wasn't it?
One of which goes on to me.
I've taken that off as well. So yeah, this is bad news.
Did you take that 2 off? Because
I had dice here.
Oh, you did.
Yeah. No, I don't. They are out of play.
Does the thick skin happen after the defense? I think it does.
Yeah.
So that's
tokens first.
That's terrible. Yeah, that knocking back.
It's just
Top right corner is 4 away.
Just ruining.
Is it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, thank you very much, chat.
Yeah.
So you actually get bounced to there, which means
you gain 1 back.
Yeah. And
I gain 1 of them back because of the bounce from you, and then
that
he loses
gets
1 of them
for 1. There you go.
Thank you. This is why we need more brains. Brains.
So that is the farthest place away from him.
So that's there. It's this one.
It's the yellow one.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
It's gonna do you
It's gonna come for me.
Yeah, I'm afraid he's gonna do you a mischief.
Munch munch.
Oh dear. You're in trouble.
Yeah.
I
mean I got the throne down to 1.
Yeah. You did as good as anyone. Oh dear.
It's 5 damage.
And yeah. Nice to know you.
Good night.
And then is it me?
It's you.
Oh wow.
Get your revenge. Go on, get rid of the throne.
Right, so let's use all of these.
No, just move 3 and hit the throne.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, and hit the throne for 2.
Hit the throne for.
Just so we can at least have done something. Because we're not going to win.
2 dice. 2 dice. I've got to be those. I mean, that's not going to help.
Not 2 attack dice?
No. I got more chance of doing
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, you got it.
So
you can shield bash the throne.
I can shield bash the throne.
Yay!
For 2 damage.
We have destroyed the throne. So the Goblin King...
There's no the overflow damage doesn't go through, does it?
The Goblin King can now take damage.
Wow. He's pretty resilient.
However, this
3.
goes 1, 2. The taunt disappears. It's going to attack you for 3.
He demolishes me.
That's 4 damage.
Well, there's his taunt. And 4 damage.
4 damage. Dead.
Yeah.
Hey. There you go.
Well.
Tough game, isn't it?
Yes.
It's a tough game with 2 learning curves.
Yeah.
The rulebook, the rules of the game. The rulebook isn't the best rulebook.
Well, you spared me that one. Yeah.
And these sheets of hieroglyphics make the game hard to learn. But then you have the tactical aspect of the game, which is also... There's dice, but there is also massive tactical mistakes that you can make in positioning and where you go and everything else.
Yeah, and you can make a fundamental mistake before you even roll a dice.
Absolutely. You can. And that's the last time I played with Emily, once I'd reset the board up, it just went a lot better. but it's fun.
Yeah.
So this was your first game of it.
Isn't it?
You obviously did quite a lot of research in the last week. You've watched a load of videos, read a load of stuff. So you kind of already knew how it played out.
I had the basics,
Right.
kind of the underpinning of the basics there.
Yeah.
Yeah, the generic stuff that applies to all characters, and then I had a little look at Picket as well.
Yeah.
And that's probably to my disadvantage because I decided I wanted to experiment with a lot of the bottom end dice.
You got to do it.
Yeah.
You got to try it. The next time you play, if you played Picket again, and that's
I'd
what I
probably
would
would,
recommend.
yeah.
You have to play the same character multiple times to just get used to how that character works.
I think I'd follow the advice next time.
Apart from more decks, what else could I? So I definitely shouldn't have bought that point of defense. I should have done that. Would that have won us the game? No. But that's definitely what I should have done. I was happy with increasing my stats rather than going overboard on skills.
I mean, I am a bit gutted. This was the dice that I was really interested in, the riposte.
The riposte.
Which is like it's a parry, isn't it? But that would have stopped me from getting boomed if I'd have had one of them for a round. It seems...
When targeted by an adjacent baddie,
Yeah.
has to be adjacent.
Yeah.
You may avoid all damage and effects that turn, and if you had a second one, you can deal 3 damage to that baddie. So it's only against adjacent baddies.
Yeah, but the second one's would almost be good enough to save.
You avoid all damage. So against
Yeah.
this, that comes in, hits you for 4, and you go, nope. As you say, it's a parry, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but every character plays in a very, very unique way.
Yeah, I like it.
That's what's
I like that.
fascinating
Yeah.
about the game, is that you've got to learn the rules of the game, but you've also got to learn your character. And yeah, Chip Theory Games, Adam and Josh, they are geniuses when it comes to weird and wacky stuff.
Yeah.
If you think about, I mean, obviously this is a complex game, but if you look at other games that are less complex, a character is like, oh, well, this one's got 4 dexterity and only 1 strength, and this one's got 4 strength and 2 dexterity. Oh, and this one's got a bow and this one's got a sword.
Yeah.
In this game, they play very, very differently. All of the skills and the way that they work, very different.
Even to the point that each individual dice has
Multiple.
I want to say multiple rules, unique rules attached to it,
Yeah.
which doesn't detract me from the game at all. In fact, it's quite the opposite.
This is a game where
a lot of gaming.
Yeah, this is a game where if you just play it once and then go away for 6 months, you're not only not going to appreciate it, but you're probably not going to enjoy it that much. It is a game that rewards, I believe, repeated plays, and the more time and effort you put into playing it, the more you get out of it. I'm now at the point where I can enjoy this game. I don't do very well, play badly, as you can see. But my first 3 games of this were a painful experience. Maybe even my first 4 games, because this was before I joined the Discord channel, before I joined the Facebook group, before I met people like George, Mark, Scott, and everything else. And I was struggling. And I basically played 3 rounds of a game and then put it back in the box because I didn't understand what I was doing. So my first few games of this were a learning experience. Now I enjoy the game. There's always rules questions. There's always things that crop up.
Definitely watching your videos took the sting out of learning the basics out of it for me completely. Yeah.
So we are all done for tonight. What is Scotty saying? 3 learning curves. That's what I was going to say. The rules, the tactics, and then your individual gear. So Scott, who I've done a few live streams with, I don't know if you saw any of the ones, he plays Gasket. Gasket is like a mech.
I've not seen Gasket. I had a tiny little look at the rules, and there's a bit of bookkeeping there, and it's like seems quite strong with a drawback.
Yeah, so Gasket is really interesting because Gasket has 1 health, but has loads and loads of defense dice, and has steam, and everything that Gasket does uses this steam power. And if the steam power runs out middle of the fight, it's like stamina kind of thing.
Yeah.
So there's that one. Patches is the healer. Picket is kind of like shield bashy tank. Boomer makes grenades. And then there's all of the other characters from the other expansions, which I've got, and some of them are too scary to play. So
yeah, well, I had a look at the Guitar Girl, and it's like
Stanza playing tunes, the music.
Yeah. I mean, maybe a case of overly complicated for the sake of it.
Maybe
there's a lot of things you've got to keep a track of. You've got to, and then there's the songs.
Yep.
So,
and you've got to choose whether to keep singing your songs or start a new song and things like that.
Yeah,
they're all very
incredible.
Anyway, we are done. A
Just
quick
incredible.
thank you to everybody who is watching live for helping out with the various rules and things like that.
Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you very much to everybody who is watching this afterwards. And just another quick Patreon plug. As I say, these videos, pretty much all the videos that I'm making at the moment are only made possible through the support of the Patreon campaign. So if you are in a position to be able to support me and help fund the channel and keep these things going, patreon.com/gaming rules. Supporters of mine not only help to make these videos possible, but get access to various behind the scenes videos as well, including the replay of the one that I did with Emily. And there will be another Patreon exclusive stream, not of this, but of a different game tomorrow afternoon. Other than that, I will be back on Friday with the Spirit Island playthrough. So that's happening on Friday for those fans of Spirit Island. And yeah, that's everything. But next week's the big one. I'll be doing, I think, 9 or 10 live streams next week. So yeah, lots going on next week, mainly next weekend, because it's a delayed birthday party. But for now, thank you from me and Ben for watching, and I will see you next time. Gaming Rules is proudly sponsored by Game Toppers, upgrading your gaming experience. Visit GameToppersLLC.com.